And what's good, everyone? Welcome in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for stopping the board, being a part here once again. It's a great matchup going down in the NBA tonight with two of these teams, the top of the Eastern Conference, taking on each other here. The Bucks, number 3 out in the Eastern Conference, taking on the first place team out in the East, the Philadelphia 76ers, out in this game here tonight. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Sixers, though, without Joel Embiid, still out due to the knee injury. And Milwaukee rolling lately here for the Bucks. What they have done, they have won the last 4 straight games, though. Philadelphia, though, they are rolling too. They won the last 6 straight games. So we welcome you guys back onto the stream once again. We got out here Raven, Warren, Bradley, Ethan, Goody, Kevin. Welcome on here, guys. Appreciate all for stopping by. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Having a great night here. And yeah, bracket's coming along well. We did the bracket video a couple nights ago, which it's finally starting to gain and rise up there, which is good. Yeah, I heard about that for Oklahoma without their number 2 scorer now. Can't play in the first 2 rounds. That is just rough there. Davion Harmon for Oklahoma. Crazy things going on. What's good, Jason? Welcome on the stream here. I got your text right before start out the stream here. He's back until the end of the tournament. No problem, man. Send my best wishes out to you, bud. Out there, Salvador Chavez, welcome in here. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an awesome night. We've got first 4 games going on tomorrow as the tournament finally starts. And then the actual round of 64 on Friday. Ethan taking the Bucks here in a blowout, 131-109. Yeah, Philadelphia just played yesterday on a back-to-back, so this one going to be a tough one for the Sixers. Oh, right from the bat, look at that, wow. My man Jason with a dono. Let's get that dono hype in here from my man Jason. Jason, the legend on the stream. We got Vegas out on the stream here as well. Hopefully a good one here. So tomorrow night I plan on doing 2 college basketball games, the 11 seeds, both of those games for the first 4 for the NCAA tournament, and then on Friday I plan on doing 3 games. Saturday I plan on doing 3 games as well. So tomorrow's game is going to be Wichita State Drake, and then that's at 6:25 around that time, and then after that one Michigan State versus UCLA. And then triple header on Friday, triple header on Saturday. Might have a guest with me for that Friday afternoon game. The first one, Virginia Tech versus Florida to open up the tournament. Might have a special guest coming on to the stream with me for that game, covering a game, as we will see. Yo, Jason, what's popping here with another dono? You are the legend here on the stream. Jason, my man already. Record's going to be broke tonight. He puts out here, my man Jason. Looks like we haven't even got to the tournament yet so far here. You are the man, Jason. Absolute legend here. So, yeah, we're going to have potentially the guest from John from Off the Wall Hockey, possibly. All depends if we just have to finalize some stuff or so. We're supposed to get a terrible storm like on Friday. That I'm sending thoughts out to people out in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I heard just bad tornado out there. We're supposed to get that whole system. The good thing about it is the high winds. That's supposed to be around like in between when I finish that game and then like overnight or so, like before the actual round of 64 starts. So I think, yeah, so we should be fine tomorrow. And then the high wind started at like 2 a.m. where I am. So it's like 2 a.m. through like 7 in the morning or so. Actual games start at 12:15 with the first one tipping off Virginia Tech. So the plan for the first 3 streams I plan on doing for Friday is going to be Virginia Tech, Florida. That's the first game at 12:15. Second game is going to be at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, Loyola Chicago versus Georgia Tech. And then the last one to wrap up Friday as part of the triple header will be Wisconsin versus UNC. So those are the 3 I plan on doing on Friday. And then on Saturday in the works currently, think I'm going to do St. Bonaventure against LSU. That should be a great game. It's at 1:45 Eastern. And then after that one's going to be UConn against Maryland. That's around 7:10 Eastern. And then the late game, the winner of Michigan State UCLA will take on BYU. So, looking like another BYU stream. That's a 6 versus an 11. in the round of 64. So hopefully a good game going down here tonight here, NBA play-by-play with the Bucks versus the Sixers. No Joel Embiid for this matchup here. Hopefully we catch a good game. What's good, Edwin? Welcome on the stream here, bud. A lot of games going down in the NBA tonight, so we'll keep you guys posted. Raptors, Pistons, Nets, Pacers, Kings, Wizards, all tipping off at this hour. 4 total games tipping off at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Celtics will take on the Cavs tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. Same as the Spurs, Chicago, and Golden State, Houston going down all at the same time. And then later tonight, Heat, Grizzlies, Hornets, Nuggets. The later games, Clippers against Mavs. So they start out this game earlier than usual. Usually it's like 7:30 Eastern if they start out the game. It's actually 7 today. Tip-off's usually like 15 past the hour, though, for national games. So they'll tip off around about less than 10 minutes from now. What do I think Celtics do before the deadline, if they even do anything? I think they're gonna get somebody. They're gonna be making a move. Really do hope so. I'm probably gonna go out for. I really like Nikola Vucevic from Orlando. If they're able to get him, they have to give away a ton though. Have to give away Ucla, Romeo Langford. A bunch of players in that mix. Have to do probably 5 players for 1 or so, because he was an all-star this year. I also heard Jeremy Grant as well. He would be a good get as well. I've heard a couple other names, not too high in a couple other names that I heard, but those 2 are the top, I feel like, in my opinion. Did I read Ethan's predictions just yet? I haven't just yet. I saw that you posted the bracket. I didn't click on it, though, to see what you had. I think it had, Oh, yeah, you posted out your bracket, too. Oh, I didn't read your predictions, fully, but I saw that you wrote about that. We got another dono, my man Jason out here. Jason the legend on the streams. You the man, brother. We haven't even started this game just yet, as we're going to be tipping off in the first couple minutes. If you guys are new here, first timer, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Gonna get rolling here in 7 minutes from tip off. Yeah, I heard Arkansas for the national title. I've seen a lot of people. I've gone through people's videos, and I've seen people project Colgate to beat Arkansas in the first rounds. I think that's going to be a great matchup, but Colgate's only played 5 teams. See, that's the thing. They do have shooters in that team. That should be a track meet there. I'm going to take Colgate. If I had to predict a score, I would go with Colgate in that game, 92-85. It's going to be a high score. That's one thing for sure. Triple H, welcome on the stream here, man. Both these teams right now warming up. We're going to tip off in about 6 minutes from now. Line set for this matchup here. Philadelphia goes in as the underdogs without Joel Embiid. They're at home, looking great at home though this season. For them, 18-3. But Milwaukee, the 6-point favorite, set in this matchup. Hey, I appreciate hearing my man Jason. You're welcome to save it for the tournament, man, as well. Really do appreciate everything that you do here on the channel. You got each and every single one of you guys for coming out, supporting these streams, and making these streams possible. You guys are awesome. Gonna have a fun time in the tournament. That is one thing for sure. I cannot wait for tomorrow. And then the actual round of 64 to start off on Friday, which we might have a guest actually for that first game, Virginia Tech, Florida. Yeah, I agree there, Ethan. So many people have an Illinois over Gonzaga in the finals. Crazy. So he goes for the long shot here, takes Arkansas over Illinois, since Gonzaga, yeah. We'll see. It's interesting to see, because Gonzaga hasn't played like any fierce competition. You have to go all the way back to December when they last played, and the last power conference team they played was Virginia, and I think Virginia, in my opinion, is a first round exit with everything just working against them. They're not going to arrive in Indy until Friday. Ohio comes in, explosive offense. Jason Preston could take over the game. And I've got that as an upset there. Well, it's good, Dawad. Welcome to the stream here. I'm doing pretty well this evening. Things going pretty good. And Ethan also like in Arkansas here, similar to that 2019 team with Texas Tech. Yeah, they had good shooters from the perimeter for that team, for Texas Tech. That's what they're lacking this year. It's like a knockdown shooter, because Davide Moretti, he left to play ball out in Italy in the offseason. He was like the knockdown shooter last year from that team. Moses Moody, though, he is a gem that Arkansas was able to find, and that whole team's basically built off of transfers. Yeah, we had a trade earlier today. It was Myers Leonard for Trevor Ariza, and then let's see here. Bradley puts out trade alert per Woj. Houston trading PJ Tucker, 2022 first round draft pick to Milwaukee for DJ Augustine and 2023 first round pick. Wow, that just boosts the Bucks up, because their defense can deserve a boost right there. And wow, that's a huge defensive boost there with PJ Tucker. It's a scrappy defensive player. And Augustine, basically an offensive type of bench player, so he's gonna go over to Houston. So Houston just, man, they're just stocking up for the future with all their draft picks they got. Yeah, Ethan taking Ohio over Virginia and Creighton. Wow. Yeah, I've got UC Santa Barbara flying into the Sweet 16, where I get to see like the first half of that Big West championship into like the second half or so, and they've got some talented players in that team. They've got size too. My man Jason out here, the legend of these streams. Yeah, Alabama. I've heard people picking Alabama to go to the Final Four. I think I was watching Skip and Shannon a couple of days ago. I think it was Shannon Sharp who took Alabama to be the national champion. I saw that Shaq took LSU. What's good, Jose? Welcome back on here. He's at the store with his mom right now. He's at Ross, and then he's going to go to work with his mom, it looks like. Best of luck there, dude. Yeah, where I have my prediction, I took UConn into the Sweet 16, pulling off an upset over Alabama. So that'd be interesting to see how that plays out or so. Alabama's got so many offensive weapons. Think about UConn though; they can lock up the perimeter. They should give them a fight. They got to get past Maryland though first. That's the thing. That's gonna be a low-scoring game. You're looking at 60s probably for UConn Maryland. Lowest scoring game in the tournament. It's probably gonna be North Texas against Purdue. That's gonna be like a slugfest, like 50s, 60s for that matchup. Ethan's Elite 8 here. Gonzaga versus Oregon. Wow, you got Oregon past Iowa. And then Illinois, Houston, LSU, Texas, and Baylor, Arkansas. Yeah, because Oregon's they've got guards all over the place in that team. And they always do well in March. Jason got Illinois to win it all. That's a very popular pick. They're just red hot. Bucks also trading Torrey Craig, it looks like. Man, right before this game. I wonder if these players have got notified or anything, right before this game. I've got the feeling that Tristan Thompson is probably going to be traded soon. Because he was out yesterday due to health and safety protocols for the Celtics. And I've heard rumors being brought up. If it is, just he just did not have a great time with Boston. It's unfortunate that just couldn't get anything out of him, basically, very little, and couldn't get more out of him throughout an extended period of time. That just over half of the season, and that's it. I've seen also people taking Eastern Washington over Kansas, which I'm taking Kansas over Eastern Washington. Jalen Wilson, though, I heard he's supposed to be potentially out for that game for Kansas. So that's one of their key players. And also a reminder here is that Kansas doesn't have a deep bench either. So I think that game could potentially be close. I think Eastern Washington will push Kansas like UTEP did. I still like Kansas to get that victory there, though. Alright, we're going to tip off this game in just a moment. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here on the stream. Once again, as we will tip this game off in just a brief moment here. Milwaukee going to the white uniforms. Green numbers, green letters. They're on the road to Philadelphia. On the court here with the black jerseys. For tonight, they get the white numbers, white letters. As we're about to get ready to tip off here. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And Milwaukee controls the tip first, as they will take a pass half court. At the left wing perimeter, Holiday moves over to Giannis at the top of the free throw circle. Bucks have first possession, shot fake Holiday as he has it, dribbles, flings it outside to the left wing. Brook Lopez will take a three, that's up, hit the front rim, no good. And rebound over to Harris here for Philadelphia. The Sixers have the ball first possession. Simmons, pro hop, kicks it back outside, shot fake Harris. Harris drives straight away with the right hand, missed it. The tip in, that's good for two. Getting minutes here now. At the start of the game, getting the start. Tony Bradley able to get the tip in good for two for Philadelphia, as he's in place of Embiid now getting starts until he comes back. Shot no good. Underneath by Milwaukee. Rebound goes right back over to Philly. Simmons will take a pass half court. Simmons changing tempo, bursts of speed, drives inside. Kicks it back to the right wing, but they turn it over. Looking for Curry around the right wing and just missed his mark in the pass by Ben Simmons. He turned it over. $11 minutes left to go. Milwaukee bounce pass over to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Ben Simmons. Shot fake, spin move, drives inside, and Giannis will get fouled, so he's going to go to the line, shoot two. I've got 3 1 seeds in the Final Four, which is hard to imagine. I really do like. I've been talking about how high I am on Gonzaga and Baylor for quite a while, and then it's tough to get 3 1 seeds in the Final Four. That's the only thing, though. I don't think it's happened since 2015, but I really like what Illinois has done. It's been incredible lately, so I had to put Illinois in there too. Giannis first shot at the line, no good. Second free throw, drills it. What's good, Armando? Welcome back on the stream, man. Got 11 minutes left to go, first quarter. And Giannis with the final free throw drills it, so 2-2 even. As we have 11 minutes left to go, first quarter, 1 minute through. Simmons moves it out top of the key. Harris dribbles towards his right. Hands off to Curry around the perimeter. Seth Curry bounce pass over to the right elbow into the hands of Tobias Harris. Backs his way, ball gets poked away, but tries to get it back. He does. He saves it, puts into the wrong player's hands, though. Holiday comes up with a steal pass half court and leads it into a layup with a left hand up and in off the glass. That's good for two. Bucks lead it. 10.5 left to go. Philly, a left corner jumper. They drill it from outside. That one goes down. Danny Green hits that one, and Philadelphia on top. Milwaukee now inside. Pass right back, gets deflected. Philadelphia comes up with a steal. Tobias Harris. Pass up ahead here to Green. Back out to Harris at the top of the key. And move it over to Curry. Curry passes at the left elbow here to Simmons. Simmons goes inside now, floats it up mid-range, hit the front rim. Tries to tip it back outside, but Giannis comes out with a defensive board. Milwaukee has it 2 minutes through. Giannis kicks it back out, left corner, catch and shoot three. DiVincenzo misfires off the mark, rebound back to Philly. Sixers will have the ball again as they slow it down. Curry at the top of the key, guarded by Giannis. Swings outside to Harris. Harris at the left wing perimeter. Harris dribbles left baseline. Jumper, step back, and he gets it. That's good for two. Tobias Harris, he has been huge, stepping up when Embiid has been out. Milwaukee pass up the court, and that one gets deflected off of fingertips of the underneath by Milwaukee. Turnover by the Bucks, and Philadelphia going to have it back. What's good, Jackson? Welcome to the stream here. He wants to pick Oklahoma over Gonzaga. Sometimes maybe he likes Oklahoma. Weird how he picks his teams. Well, Oklahoma now, they have a player out. Like, one of their key players is out for that game against Missouri. I predicted Oklahoma, so I'm still going to stay with my prediction. I'm not going to change it at all. But it just got a whole lot tougher there for Oklahoma. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jason. Ouch. That's unfortunate with the PayPal card. Yikes, bud. That's a 3-point shot. Actually, they're going to roll the 2. Deep 2, good by Philadelphia. They lead at 9-6. 8:40 left to go. Milwaukee has it at the right wing. Holiday moves it over to the left wing perimeter. Ball into the hands of DiVincenzo. He hands it off to Middleton. Middleton now at the free throw circle. Turnaround jumper. Missed it. Hit the front rim. Rebound going right back here to Philly. Sixers will take a 3. Curry. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Giannis. Well, it's good. Christian, welcome to the stream here. Do I think Kevin Keatts in the hot seat at NC State? Yes, I'd say entering next season, because North Carolina State deal with the injury bug this year. So I think this upcoming season is going to be like a determining year. Milwaukee drives inside. Philadelphia takes the charge underneath. And it's going to be turnover Bucks as the Sixers will have it back. Yeah, totally for sure, man. Definitely going to be a wild tournament. Like, upsets all over the place, probably. I've heard people picking Colgate over Arkansas. You know, anything's possible. I do have Arkansas over Colgate, but anything potentially possible. Really is. As we got 8 minutes left to go. Simmons backs his way, and the ball gets swooped away here off the steal by DiVincenzo. Pass up the court to Middleton as he floats it out to the right corner. 3 in the air. Holiday missed it. Rattled out. Tipped around the perimeter. They get the offensive rebound. Holiday puts the ball into the hands of Giannis. Back outside to Drew Holiday. At the left wing perimeter. 7:35 left to go in the first. Giannis has it. Backs his way. Passes underneath over to Middleton. Open. And that is good for 2. As the Bucks put it to a 1-point game. Philly will have the ball once again. Simmons moves it out on top. Harris has it. Harris shot fake on Giannis. Passes to the left wing to Curry. Curry with the ball. Gets around Holiday. The pick gets set, though. They get called for the offensive foul. Illegal screen picked up by Philadelphia, and the Bucks will have it back off the turnover. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day out to you guys as well over here. Happy 3/16 for Vegas here as well. Yesterday was 3/16. Who did I predict to be first round pick in the 2021 NBA draft? I get Cade Cunningham. Shot fake Milwaukee. Brook Lopez goes inside. Lopez gets fouled. And picking up the personal foul for Philadelphia is Tony Bradley. So it's going to send Brook Lopez to the line shooting 2. If you guys are new in the stream here, I cover basketball games, NBA games, also college basketball games. I'll be covering a lot of games during March Madness upcoming. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate it all for dropping by here. 2 free throws by Brook Lopez. 7:05 left to go. First one, no good, rattled out. Yeah, Vegas got a lot of feeling that. Got a feeling going to be a lot of upsets. Right there with you. Probably more than I predicted. Second free throw is good. Brook Lopez ties it up at 9 even. Yeah, there could be other upsets that nobody's thinking about, like a North Texas over a Purdue. 6:50 left to go. Pass up the court. Bucks have it. They leave it over at the top of the key. Jumper takes it by Middleton. He drills it right there at the top of the free throw circle. Bucks by 2. 6.5 left to go first quarter. Philadelphia now with the ball with Simmons. Simmons slides it over. Pass gets deflected. Stolen. Pass half court here by Holiday, and a bump in the fall picked up by Curry. So the clock will stop with 6:31. Drew Holiday making an impact so far in this game. 4 points, 2 steals already. Already had another steal that led to a layup. Curry picks up his first personal foul so far for Philadelphia as we'll take a timeout. 6.5 left to go first quarter. 11-9 Milwaukee. What college basketball teams do I think will be a whole lot better next season? Of the teams that you think were disappointing this season, Kentucky, Duke. Those would be the top 2 that comes to mind. Providence, I think, has the chance to be better. Potentially be an NCAA tournament team. Big news today, Nate Watson coming back for Providence. That is huge. And they're looking at, I heard that Ed Cooley's looking at Xavier Johnson, potentially trying to grab him out of the transfer pool from Pittsburgh. He transferred from. So they're one of the, I think they're like one of the suitors trying to go after Xavier Johnson. But we'll see who actually lands him. Somebody's also going to pick up Trey Mitchell from UMass. It's going to be a rough season for UMass next year. They lost their top player. He was like, he was one of the top players in the A-10 this year. Yeah, I actually did not pick Villanova over Winthrop. I was thinking about that, thinking. I had talked about how Winthrop was dangerous, and then I dug a little bit deeper into Winthrop during my time. And the thing that I realized, because I looked at Winthrop's record only, and a couple of the key players they have, like Chandler Vaudrin on that team. The only thing about Winthrop is, it came back to the question to me, who have they played? That's the thing there for Winthrop. Who have they played? And they've only lost one game, but they've never even played a power conference team before. So I actually picked Villanova, because Villanova got bounced out of the Big East tournament in the quarterfinals. Against Georgetown, they lost by 1. Georgetown is red hot. So this is what factored into my mind. Georgetown beat Villanova by 1. Georgetown crushed Creighton. So that sunk in my mind, and I'm like, UC Santa Barbara, they can certainly beat Creighton. Villanova, I think they get the chance at Winthrop, because Winthrop hasn't played anybody. Colin Gillespie, though, he is done for the rest of the season due to injury. They got Justin Moore back, though. So that's the key thing for Villanova. They got Justin Moore back. I think either way, it's going to be a great game, because Winthrop is a total question mark. I don't even know, like, what they're going to come out with. Like, even digging some research into it, the Big South's only got 2 other teams in that conference with Winthrop that has records above 500. So that's the one that decided it for me, was that they have above 500 records for only 2 other teams there. I think it's Radford and Campbell in that conference. Well, it's good. Welcome in here from Greece. Appreciate you here for stopping by. What team do I predict to make a Cinderella run? Good question. I'm going to go for like a 10 seed or higher for Cinderella run. I really do like that UC Santa Barbara team. I like them only to the Sweet 16 though, because they run into Gonzaga. I'm also high in UConn as well. I like them to go to the Sweet 16. They're a 7, so they would have to beat Alabama. Matisha, welcome to the stream here. I appreciate for dropping by again. We got 6 minutes left to go first quarter. Back to action. Bucks by 2. Pro hop inside. Philadelphia puts up the shot, and that's good for 2 and a key. As it goes down, tied up at 11. Milwaukee will have it. Less than 6 minutes left to go. Middleton at the left wing perimeter. He dribbles free throw circle. Takes the jumper over Harris. Missed it off the back iron. Off the top of the backboard it went. And Philadelphia snags the defensive board. Bradley puts the ball into the hands of Curry. Curry now dribbles to the right elbow. Curry hands it off to Simmons. Simmons towards his left, hands it off to Danny Green. Jacks up a 3 over Connaughton, and he drills it right there straight away at the top of the key. 14-11 to score. Also, thinking about potentially another team that could do damage. All they have to do is get past Baylor. That's North Carolina. I think North Carolina wins that first game against Wisconsin. That pass gets intercepted. Philadelphia has it with Curry. Curry passes right corner 3 in the air. Missed it off the mark by Green. Defensive rebound picked up by Milwaukee. Yeah, so if North Carolina, they should be able to get past Wisconsin in my opinion. If they upset Baylor, it is fair game at that point with UNC the 8 seed, because they actually have the size advantage against Baylor. I think that game could be close. What's good, Paul B? Welcome to the stream here. Yep, just one game tonight. Yeah, I agree. You got to have a good point guard for point guard play. Yeah, Vegas likes Ohio. I I put Ohio over Virginia as my pick because Virginia, yep, Ohio upsets Virginia. I've got that as my pick, Vegas. The reason why is Virginia's got several players in quarantine. They haven't even practiced this week. They're holding Zoom meetings for Virginia, trying to prepare for a top 20 offense with Ohio. And I think Jason Preston could take over that game. 4.5 left to go. Virginia against high-powered offenses, they struggled this season. They lost by 21 against Florida State. They also lost against Virginia Tech too, which Virginia Tech isn't known for their offense. It's more of a defensive type of team. And then they lost by 1 against San Francisco, because San Francisco, all they did was jack up threes, and I think that's going to be the game plan for Ohio, taking advantage of the perimeter and watching these shots drop. Yeah, I heard about that. P.J. Tucker before the game, like 5 minutes before the game, P.J. Tucker goes from Houston now to Milwaukee. So big pickup by the Bucks as far as a defensive move in place of DJ Augustine, who got traded away. Pass up the court. Milwaukee lays it up and in. That's good for 2 with a layup in a 1-point game. Good one so far. 4 minutes left to go. Top of the key 3, Harris. Missed it off the mark. Rebound goes right back over to Milwaukee. Milwaukee pass up the court, ball into the hands of Giannis, guarded by Simmons. Swings it out to the top of the key. They'll take the 3 straight away. Portis missed it. Off the mark, rebound back to Curry here for Philadelphia. Curry will slow it down at the top, moves over to Simmons, hands it back off to Curry. Curry dribbles now left baseline, kicks it back out to the left corner to Green. Green has it, 3.5 left to go. Danny Green passes over to the free throw circle. Harris will dish it back over to Green at the right wing. Green drives on Giannis, puts it up, no good, too high off the backboard. And the rebound goes right back over to the Bucks here. Holiday dribbles at the free throw circle, backs his way on Dwight Howard. Lost it though, ball goes out of bounds. Tapped out of bounds by Dwight Howard, and Philadelphia looking around. Think he was out of bounds by Milwaukee first. Clock will start with 3:21 left to go. Due to Kansas leaving players behind, do I see them getting upset early? I picked Kansas to go to the Elite 8. I believe, to rematch Gonzaga, so no. I do see Eastern Washington making that a game. So Jalen Wilson, he will be out for that game for Kansas for the first one. He should be back for the next game, though. So he should be back for the second round, but the first game he's going to miss. So it's going to be Jalen Wilson who misses that, and also I think Tristan Enaruna. McCormack will be back, which is huge because he's the player in the interior for Kansas. Jalen Wilson, though, he's a great player, and they're going to be missing his presence, too. 14-13, low-scoring game. Milwaukee kicked it back outside. Philadelphia comes up with a steal lob over the top. They put it up, and that's good for 2. Up and in off the backboard by Tobias Harris. No Joel Embiid. Part of a 6-game winning streak here for Philadelphia, and they are cruising only by 3, though, at home. A very good game going on today. Defensive type of battle. Competitive, though. Did anybody pick a 1 versus a 16 with an upset there? I actually didn't. If there's the likelihood of a 1 falling, the most likely team in my opinion would be Michigan, because the injury to Isaiah Livers, that's a huge injury. I was really thinking about picking St. Bonaventure there in the second round over Michigan. I think LSU has the better matchup. So if LSU goes into the second round faces Michigan, that's a tough one for Michigan because LSU can score a ton of points. Michigan, without Livers, is going to have to contain LSU's offensive attack. Whereas, if they were matched up against St. Bonaventure, as we go on the timeout here, less than 3 minutes left to go first quarter. If they were matched up with St. Bonaventure isn't as explosive. It's all about their defense. That's the thing. But I do like the Bonnies. I actually predicted St. Bonaventure over LSU because it's defense versus offense, and I took the defense. Because LSU lost to St. Louis back in November. St. Bonaventure beat St. Louis by 18 in the A-10 semifinals. What's good, Kara, Elmer? Welcome on the stream here. Once again, Elmer picked Philadelphia out for the W today. Wasn't it a year ago today when Virginia got defeated by a 16 seed? Yeah, I believe so. I think it was around this time. So it wasn't a year ago from today. It was 2018, but to the day. Let's see that to the day, because that was 2018. Yesterday. So it was around the mark. It was yesterday, 3 years ago. March 16th, 2018. 74-54, UMBC over Virginia. Just this one game today. Joey, welcome on the stream here, man. Taking the Bucks by 6 in this one for today. D. Wade, welcome back in here, brother. There we're out in the house again. Is St. Louis in Porter asks? No, they're not in the tournament. They were supposed to be a replacement team, say if like somebody couldn't participate. They were one of the 4 replacement teams. There's a list of the 4 replacement teams. Oh, so these are the 4 replacement teams if any of the teams couldn't participate, which all of them are currently. Those teams are Louisville, Colorado State, St. Louis, Ole Miss. So those were the first 4 teams that missed the brackets. So St. Louis wouldn't have played in the tournament even if Georgetown and Oregon State had won their conference tournaments. It would have been Louisville, Colorado State first. How did Drake make it? I guess just by a great record, I guess, and that win against Loyola Chicago. That win against Loyola Chicago got some help with Kansas State beating TCU, which TCU somehow swept Oklahoma State twice. So it all kind of reacted like a chain, basically. I was shocked that Drake actually made it in too. As we're back to action, Milwaukee scores up and in. That's good for 2 by Giannis. Bucks yet to hit a 3. They're great from 3 all season long. I think they're like second in the NBA in most made 3s per game. That shot no good. Inside by Philadelphia. Milwaukee has it back at the left wing. Bucks have it with DiVincenzo. Bounce pass over to the left elbow. Portis takes the jumper over Simmons. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound over to Dwight Howard. Duke and Kentucky to be the replacements here. Welcoming Diego onto the stream. They have a top of the key pass with 2 minutes left to go, and that's a big cut and a jam thrown down by Ben Simmons. Showing you the explosiveness right there. Philadelphia leads it. Hey, appreciate Matissa. Appreciate you guys for stopping by here. That's a deep 3. Milwaukee missed another one, rattled out. Rebound goes right back over to Philadelphia. Sixers have it at the left elbow. Harris moves it back outside to Simmons. He'll take it inside off the dribble jive. He floats one up mid-range. Missed it off the mark, rattled out. Rebound goes back to the Bucks. Milwaukee will have it with Giannis. Giannis backs his way inside on Harris. Giannis shot fake as he will dish it underneath over to DiVincenzo. He takes a contested jumper. He missed it too and rebound right back to the Sixers. Hey, no problem, Jason. We just appreciate you guys in the stream. That's all that you have to do, basically. Just appreciate your presence, supporting this channel here. That's as much as I can ask you guys to do. 20-15. Inside, Philadelphia scores for another 2. Embiid's out of this game, so Embiid out due to knee injury. Simmons is playing. Final 50 seconds left to go. Bucks missed a shot as Philadelphia has it. He dribble left baseline. Swings it outside to Simmons. Passes behind his back over to the right corner. Korkmaz will take a 3, and he splashes it at the right corner. Drills it. Largest lead here, up by 8 for Philadelphia. I took the Bucks in this one. I think I took Milwaukee by 9 for my prediction. 32 seconds left to go. Reason why is because of the Joel Embiid injury, but Philadelphia looking good so far. Milwaukee yet to heat up from 3, but they do take a 3, and DiVincenzo drills the triple. It's a 5-point game. One of the first 4 games tomorrow. Tomorrow they take place with the 2 16 seed games and the 2 11 seed games. Off the roll down, lob over the top, and that's going to be a throwdown. Dwight Howard throws down alley-oop jam. Sonny, welcome to the stream here. Taking Milwaukee out in this one. 5 seconds left to go. Giannis bounced past the left wing. DiVincenzo jacks up the 3. Missed it. Tipped around in the key. Connaughton will float one up at the horn. No good. And we end the first quarter in this match here. The clock will stop and we'll go into the second quarter. So 25-18. Yeah, Sixers with Joel Embiid this year. They have been on a whole other level. So my prediction was Milwaukee in this game, 116-107. It's looking like it's probably going to go like well under that most likely, unless this game like picks up somehow. Might pick up somehow. Ooh, we'll stay here. There might have been a late whistle. Might have been a late whistle. The foul picked up by Philadelphia. They were looking to put back time on the clock. As the refs are reviewing this one at the monitor, Ben Simmons picked up the foul off the offensive rebound and tried to put back the shot at the left baseline. They put back 0.6, so we're going to keep it here right now. So 0.6 left to go. It was Pat Connaughton who got fouled. You get the offensive rebound, and Connaughton going to go to the line, see if he can add points. Joel Embiid's not playing because he's injured. He suffered a knee injury. What's good, Colton? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, PJ Tucker got traded now to Milwaukee. So DJ Augustine gets sent over to Houston now. Huge pickup for the Bucks. Big defensive pickup. Both of the free throws missed by Connaughton. Doesn't matter either way as Dwight Howard comes up with a rebound and time expires. It was just 0.6 of a second, but a rough way to end the first quarter there, going 0 for 2 by Pat Connaughton at the free throw line. Alright, so 1 quarter in the books here, everyone. We're going to get back here for the second quarter after the timeout. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified of future live streams here. Toledo looking good in the NIT as NIT games have officially started today. 33-23 over Richmond. Pacers, wow, beating the Nets by 15. Yeah, I heard Brooklyn was without like a lot of their key players today. What's good, Ryan? Welcome back in the stream here. Yeah, Sixers, I remember like early on in that season, they had the minimum 8 players to play a couple of those games, and they were able to squeak through. Even though they had those 8 players, able to squeak through and still play well and hold their own. Yeah, the Bucks got PJ Tucker. That was announced like 10 minutes before the game started. Yeah, Bill Belichick out on free agency, trying to chase down Brady right now, and it's incredible with what he's doing with the pickups. Bill Belichick loves Hunter Henry, of course. Had to go pick up him. Picked up Jonnu Smith from Tennessee. So finally getting 2 veteran tight ends into the system, and he is coming after Brady now. I heard that the Patriots have spent like more this free agency for the Patriots than like the last 20 years. When's the Gonzaga game? Let me check for you. Yeah, Pacers up by 16, 41-25. As they just start out the second quarter. Washington leads Sacramento tonight, 38-34. And then Detroit leads Toronto, 40-35. Yeah, Bill Belichick being aggressive in the offseason. Danny Ainge just sitting down. You gotta do something here, getting close to the deadline. Less than 10 days away. Torrey Craig gone. He's going to Phoenix, looks like. My man D. Wade taking Maryland all the way in the tournament. Imagine a team with 13 losses wins the tournament. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome back in here, man. Alright, Gonzaga, let's see when they play. It's on Saturday. It's Saturday at 9:20 Eastern. So that would be 7:20 Mountain Time, 8:20 Central Time, 6:20 Pacific Time. So Gonzaga will face the winner of Appalachian State and Norfolk State. Between AD, Zion Williamson, who do I think is the better player? I would go with Anthony Davis there. Zion Williamson is just... He's incredible. He's going to have such a big future, but it's only his second season, so I wouldn't compare him to AD just yet. Just absolute freak of nature. Gerald Everett, tight end. Former tight end for the LA Rams, signs with Seattle. Oh, man. Going to a division rival. Wow. Ryan Suckup re-signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. Yeah, no surprise there. He was doing well this season. That's at 7 at night. So yeah, there would be no way that they put a game at 7 in the morning. Got 11:30 left to go. We're back to action. 25-18 at the start of the second. Philadelphia gets the inbound. They put the ball into the hands of Mike Scott. Passes over top of the key. Shake Milton takes the three. It's up. Hit the back iron. No good. Rebound DiVincenzo for Milwaukee. The Bucks have the ball here at the left elbow. Backing his way inside Middleton. Middleton trying to pass it. Pass got deflected. Stolen away here by Korkmaz. Philadelphia will have it back. Korkmaz dribbles to the top of the key. Approaching 11 minutes left to go. At the right wing perimeter, Korkmaz swings it over, and that pass gets deflected. Looking to pass it to the left corner over to Thibault. Missed his mark off the deflection. DiVincenzo hands it off around the perimeter. They're going to take a 3 by Forbes. He missed it, but they get the offensive rebound. Portis kicks it back outside to the left wing. Moves it outside to into the inside here to the left elbow to Portis. Portis backs his way in there, powers his way inside, floats up the right-handed hook shot, missed it, tipped out of bounds, last touched out by Milwaukee. Yeah, earliest games are at 12:15 on the opening rounds. Yeah, playing games are tomorrow. We're going to be doing both the 11 versus 11 games. So 11 versus 11 tomorrow, both of them. Wichita State, Drake, and then that's good inside Michigan State, UCLA. And then 3 games on Friday, 3 games on Saturday. 10:20 remaining. Bounce pass off the cut, though. They turned it over. Yeah, Eli Brooks played in the last game, so Eli Brooks is all set to play for Michigan. It's Isaiah Livers now who's injured. So Isaiah Livers with a foot injury, it doesn't look likely that he's going to play this week. 2 more by Philadelphia, up by 11 here, largest lead tonight for the Sixers. 10 minutes left to go in the second. Milwaukee now with the ball as they dribble. Drive inside Middleton, puts it up, no good off the glass. Rebound goes right back over to Philadelphia. Sixers looking good, and no Joel Embiid today. Milton floats one up. Contact though on the foul, they pushed off. Philadelphia gets called for the offensive foul. Yeah, that game's like almost 10 p.m. It's like 9:55. So I'll be doing 2 of the games today. Which Gonzaga team do I think's better? The one that lost to UNC 2017 or this team? I'm going to go with this team. This team, right when I saw them first game against Kansas, I was just so impressed. I was like, man, this team could have a historic season. They could be the first team since 75-76 for the Indiana Hoosiers in 45 years to go undefeated, win the title. Jumper at the left elbow. Missed it by Milwaukee. Rebound back to Philadelphia. Korkmaz will have it. Korkmaz dribbles top of the key. The pick gets set. Korkmaz swings it over to the right wing to Thibault. Kicks it out right corner perimeter over to Milton. Milton dribbles towards the top now for Philly. Milton floats it up over Brook Lopez. Hit the front rim, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath. Dwight Howard tries to come down with it, but he came down out of bounds. So it's going to be Bucks basketball. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome back in here. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping by, being a part here and Behind Arc Basketball. I cover basketball games here, play-by-play, college games, and NBA games. Approaching 9 minutes left to go. Dribble inside underneath. Milwaukee will put it up and a foul. Clock will stop with 9:05. Good question right there between Roy Williams and Coach Cal. Who do I think's the better coach? Good question there. I probably take Roy Williams because they always do well in the tournament or so. Both of them do well in the tournament. But whenever like something like happens, like last year they struggled, they always come back, and he has taken this team, like they for this year they did not look like they were going to be in the tournament as well. Yeah, I think when it comes to tournament games, I think Roy Williams has the highest out of like anyone in tournament games. 8:50 remaining, driving down the lane inside. Philadelphia missed the layup, no good. So they called a goaltend before that as 29-20. Underneath the Bucks have it, missed a shot, no good. Rebound back to Philly. Sixers have it top of the key. They turn the corner, pass over to Dwight Howard. Floats it up in the free throw circle, he drills it. Yeah, I'll hit you up with a link in just a moment here, Jackson. Let's see. Bucks have one Middleton. Middleton moves it over inside of Brook Lopez. Lopez takes the jumper, missed it off the mark, and it goes... It's tipped out of bounds, clock will stop. Let's see. Yeah, I got it in the description here. I'll just copy that over. Yep, Duke getting upset by Lehigh and Mercer. Classic times. So we got 8 minutes remaining now. 31-20 to score. Left corner jumper. Middleton missed it off the mark. Rebound goes right back over to Philadelphia. Sixers really holding their own. This has been a defensive type of game. Milwaukee might not even make it. Probably not going to make it to 40 here before halftime. And this is without Joel Embiid. Like, this is really good defense set today. Yes, Celtics and Heat playing back-to-back games tonight. Philadelphia played yesterday against the Knicks. And their defense here has been huge. So Korkmaz just got fouled. He's going to go to the line. First free throw is good. 32-20. Yeah, I thought it was in the 90s here. It was back in 1995. I think when Duke last missed the tournament. Yeah, 1995. That was when Coach K. I think he had to like miss like half of that season, and they had to have the assistant coach take over that year. That was the last time that they missed it. 33-20 now the score. Miami has 36 games and 72 games for the second half of the season. Yeah, for 72 days. Wow. Yeah, that's playing a game every other day. Wow. Up by 13 for Philly. And without Joel Embiid, too. As they lose control of the basketball, though, refs are going to blow the whistle, say it's a reach-in. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball action play-by-play. As we got college hoops games as well here. I'll be streaming a lot those games in the tournament. Cover NBA as well and Behind the Arc basketball. I'd probably take Duke there out of those four. Just because of, like, Coach K's been there for so long. Big jumper, that goes down for 2. And Philadelphia looking great tonight in this game. 35-20 to score. And they're just not red hot from the floor for Philly. I mean, they're not having a hot shooting night. It's more like their defense coming through in a huge way. Milwaukee has been pretty good from 3 this season. Where they nail down threes, most of these games, they drill down 15 plus 3-point shots per game. They've been held locked up from the perimeter, 1 for 12 from the outside. Only shooting the ball 22% from the floor. So just rough shooting night so far by the Bucks. What 3 games am I doing on Friday? I got Virginia Tech, Florida. Loyola Chicago and Georgia Tech, and then Wisconsin versus North Carolina. So those are the 3 on Friday. The Saturday games are going to be St. Bonaventure, LSU, UConn against Maryland, and then And then after that one's going to be BYU versus the winner of Michigan State UCLA. Yeah, that's right. Coach K been at Duke for 40 years. Still a lot of game left to go. Quick scoreboard update. What else is going on throughout the NBA? Close game as Detroit leads Toronto 46-43. Pacers leading Brooklyn so far. 7.5 left to go. Indiana up 47-39. Brooklyn without a lot of their key players tonight in that matchup. It's just basically it's James Harden tonight. No Kyrie, no KD. So just James Harden tonight. Yeah, Bucks got PJ Tucker. So that's huge for the defensive side of the ball for Milwaukee. Yeah, another BYU game, so we know who's going to be happy about that. What's good here? Warren, welcome to the stream here. What do I call my live stream? When and if I do football. Can't call it behind your basketball. I just do like a special live stream out for members. I used to have a football channel called Final Yard Football, which was the name of it, but I only have like 200 and something subs in that channel or so. So I'm just sticking to the basketball stuff. So that channel just never grew in like a full season. And it was a lot of competition for the football games. That's the only thing. But I'll probably do like more like special live streams of those on here. Since I got like a much larger following on here. Hey, we got another dono from my man Jason here, the legend out on the stream here. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. My man, appreciate it like always. Help out the asteroid fund over here where the POF is coming. As he'll be coming on a Friday the 13th, all the way out in 14 years from now in 2035. That's when it will be. Looking like it could be going towards the Pacific portion of the U.S. right there. Off the West Coast as we're back into it. 35-20. If anybody's out there in Alabama, of course, stay safe out there. I heard, like, bad tornadoes out there. 6:50 left to go. We're supposed to be getting snow on Thursday into Friday, so tomorrow night all the way into Friday morning. Jumper to top of the key, missed it off the mark by Philadelphia. Milwaukee has it. We have contact inside. The clock will stop. Let's see, top 10 players in March Madness. Yeah, Gonzaga's loaded. Illinois, Baylor too. Luka Garza, National Player of the Year pick. Jared Butler, Cade Cunningham. I would flop those two because Cade Cunningham went off against Baylor. I'd put Cade Cunningham too. I would actually put Ayo DeSumo before Butler right there because Ayo could take over games too. He is like Superman with that mask on. And then Jared Butler, Corey Kispert, Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley, yep. Drew Timme, Davion Mitchell, Kofi Coburn. Yeah, I like that list. It's a great list. 6:30 left to go. Ball gets stolen away by Milwaukee. They're going to put one up. That's good. Up and in off the backboard for two more. Very good game as we have it. 35-22 with 6:15 remaining. He moved out to the left wing perimeter. Thibault puts it into the hands here. Scott passes over to the top of the key to Curry. Curry has it. We have another dono, my man Jason here out on the stream once again here, brother. You are the legend. Missed a shot by Simmons. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia as the refs are going to point in the Bucks' direction. It's going to be Milwaukee basketball. Yeah, Myers Leonard got traded out of Miami today. I think it was kind of like you could see it coming with what happened a couple of weeks ago. Milwaukee has it at the right corner. Brook Lopez backs his way in there, guarded by Dwight Howard, right baseline jumper. Missed it off the mark, rebound back over to Philadelphia. Yeah, I got the masks out on the merch site now, as Vaughn asked me about that. 5.5 left to go. Curry, jumper, free throw circle. Missed it off the mark. Rebound by Middleton here for the Bucks. Milwaukee has it at the left corner. Giannis, just wide open jumper, missed it. They are just stone cold from the floor today in this game. Philadelphia gets the defensive board. Ben Simmons now with the ball. Simmons moves it over to the right wing. Thibault jacks up a three. Missed it off the back iron. Tipped up in the air. Rebound over to Milwaukee. As Holiday will dribble past half court. Drew Holiday at the right wing perimeter, guarded by Kyrie. Spin move. As he has it, takes it inside off the drive. Attacks the lane. Lays it up and in. That's good for 2. It's back to 11. 5 minutes left to go. Timeout taken by Doc Rivers here for Philadelphia. So clock will stop with 4:56 left. What's good, the Master? Welcome to the stream here. We will go on a timeout currently. Less than 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Low scoring game. Up by 11 for Philadelphia. Milwaukee with only 24 points on the board with 4:56 in the second quarter. That's it. They should be at 45 plus right now. This is just a defensive type of game where it's more like poor shooting by Milwaukee, though. They've had the looks. They just cannot connect. 1 for 12 from 3 for the Bucks. 9 for 36 total. 23% from the floor for Milwaukee. Just missing their marks today. Giannis with only 4 points in 14 minutes. The leading scorer, Drew Holiday, he's got 10 points. He's the only one that's efficient from the floor for Milwaukee. He is 4 for 6 from the floor by Holiday. Other than that, Middleton's 2 for 7. DiVincenzo 1 for 5. Brook Lopez yet to hit a shot. He's 0 for 4 from the floor. Bobby Portis is 1 for 5. And then Bryn Forbes has missed all 6 of his shots so far in 7 minutes. What's good, Steven? Welcome on the stream here once again, man. For Philadelphia, they're not having like a hot game from the floor. Like 50, 60 plus % from shooting from the floor. They're at 45.5 right now. And their leading scorers only got 6 points. It's a tie for 6 between Dwight Howard off the bench, Danny Green, and Tobias Harris. And without Joel Embiid, no problem. Philadelphia up by 11. Defense coming in a huge way. Hey, for sure, I'll hit up my girlfriend there with $10 with a pillow there. Definitely, man. Thanks so much, bud. Do you think Baylor will be in the Final Four? Yes, I predicted Baylor in my Final Four. Yeah, a lot of teams making moves lately. So Washington looks like, for Washington football team, they got Curtis Samuel. Wow. A lot of teams making moves. So right now, just in the timeout, quick scoreboard update. Sacramento, Washington, great game over there, tied up at 59. Pacers, their lead up by 16 at one point in the first half has been cut to 6. 51-45 Indiana over Brooklyn. No Kyrie and KD either. It's just James Harden playing tonight for the Nets. Detroit leads Toronto 54-47. And the Bucks Cavs will tip off in any minute. Ryan's got his Final Four: Gonzaga, Texas, Arkansas, and Illinois. My pick to win right now is Gonzaga. Hey, best of luck there out to Warren. That's great, bud. He's going to college next semester. Best of luck out to you, brother. We are back into action, 35-24. 4:40 left to go as Philadelphia has it. Drive straight away, and they bank it up and in off the backboard. That's good for the right-handed layup. Goes down by Tobias Harris. Milwaukee has a left baseline dribble. They kick it back out to the right corner. Wide open 3. They'll take it. That is way off the mark. No good by Connaughton. Rebound over to Philly. Pass up the court to get numbers in transition. Leads to a missed layup, but the tip in. Right there. Teamwork as Tobias Harris gets another bucket. Pokes it in for 2. 4:10 left to go. Bucks have the ball at the right wing perimeter. Milwaukee passes over top of the key. Ball into the hands of Giannis. He dribbles straight away. Giannis is triple teamed, and he swarms it inside, though. That will be a foul picked up by Philadelphia. Clock will stop. It's on a reach-in by Harris. Does Iowa have a chance if they meet Gonzaga? Yes. I think they have a chance if if they do what BYU did. And they have the three-point offense to do that. Because Bohannon can let threes rain. They get the three-point offense to let them rain there. So they can stay in the game through threes. It all depends on how many threes they drop. If they drop a ton like BYU, they got a chance. 4 minutes left to go. 5 in the shot clock as Milwaukee has the ball right back. Bucks dribble at the left wing. Shot is blocked from behind. It's gonna be it's gonna be a steal when the shot clock was winding down. So no shot clock violation. Philadelphia has it back. Sixers hand it off around the perimeter. Curry, top of the key, he has it. Moves over to the left elbow. Harris gonna take it inside. Kicks it back outside. Green over to the right corner of the thigh ball. Right baseline dribble. Dumps it off underneath. Gets deflected. Kicks it back outside again. Green slides it over. Shot fake Curry. Back out to Green. Catch and shoot three. Oh, boom. Hits it as the shot clock was winding down right to 0. Man, the perimeter ball movement there was sick. 3:20 left to go. That was sweet on that perimeter ball movement by Philadelphia. The Bucks take a 3 straight away, and that is an air ball by Giannis. Unbelievable that they just cannot hit a shot today. They cannot hit a shot here. Something happened on the flight over to this game, because nothing is going down. 24 points in the first half with 3 minutes left to go before halftime. 42-24. Philadelphia without Joel Embiid leading by 18, and they missed the layup. Rebound Milwaukee. This is rough tonight for Milwaukee here. Right baseline dribble. Pass off to Cutter, and they jam it down. That's 2 on the board for the Bucks. That is finally a bucket by Milwaukee. A 3 taken by Curry. Sticks it. That's good as it goes in there. Yeah, I heard Curtis Samuel got picked up in free agency today for Washington football team. 2:25 left to go. At the left elbow, Milwaukee hands it off. They'll float one up. Hit the front rim. No good by Holiday. Rebound over to Philadelphia. Philadelphia by 19, looking to add 20 plus here with Harris. Harris passes over into the key. They fall down with the basketball. Green on the ground with the ball. Back around the perimeter. Simmons lost control of it. Milwaukee tries to save it, and they tap it out of bounds. They should have just let it go out of bounds. That was last touched by Ben Simmons, and Bryn Forbes instead tries to dive out for it when Philadelphia last touched the basketball and it's out of bounds by the Bucks. Jeez. This is a rough showing today by Milwaukee in this game. Did not show up for this game in general. This is one of the roughest basketball games I've ever called in probably the channel history, if I'd have to say. Roughest NBA game, that's one thing for sure. Top of the key 3. Philadelphia missed it. Rebound Milwaukee. Bucks have the ball again. Middleton moves over to the left wing. DiVincenzo pass over to Giannis. Giannis only with 4 points so far as he backs his way in Harris. Giannis kicks it back out to the top. Bryn Forbes launches a 3, missed it off the mark. Rebound by Simmons. 1:30 left to go before halftime and only 26 on the board. Simmons kicks it out, left corner, catch and shoot 3. Green, open, rattled out, missed it. No shots can go down in this game. We're lucky if the game winner gets to 70. 1:15 left to go. Milwaukee floats one up mid-range. Gets something, that's good for the floater by DiVincenzo. Yeah, I think a lot of us picked the wrong team in this game. No Joel Embiid. I thought that Milwaukee would have a chance. We'll see what happens in the second half as Curry lost the handle, kicks it back outside, deflected out of bounds by Forbes. Lucas, welcome to the stream here. Likes Baylor versus Gonzaga in the title game, and he's going to have Gonzaga as well. That's exactly what I have. Master going out for his Final Four, Gonzaga, Baylor, Iowa, and Illinois. Hoping that says Iowa over Iona. Iona plays Alabama first round. 1 minute left to go before half. Oh, added on to a technical by Philadelphia, so it just allows Chris Middleton to go to the line, shoot 1, and that's good. And now Philadelphia will get the ball back. 1 minute left to play before half. Philadelphia has it at the left wing. Simmons dribbles now, as he will float one up mid-range, hit the front rim, and it goes out of bounds. So Milwaukee will get the ball back, 52 seconds remaining. I'm going to take Florida State in that one. I actually have Florida State to the Elite Eight, but based on how they played against Georgia Tech, the bracket is really generous to Florida State, because it's all about matchups. If Florida State takes on a team that forces turnovers, they will be in trouble in that game, because they don't really have a go-to ball handler. UNC Greensboro is led by one player. That's the thing. It's basically one player accounting for all the production, and it's a 6-foot guard, whereas Florida State's guards are really tall in size and athletic. Final 15 seconds left to go. Missed 3 by Philadelphia. Milwaukee going to have the final possession here potentially before half. Middleton double team to the right wing, guarded by Danny Green now, as he will put one over Simmons, and that's good for 2. Quite the motivation there, that shot by Milwaukee to make it closer at halftime. They needed that. Really needed that to get over the hump of 30-plus before half. Low scoring game. They drive inside, missed the shot, deflected around the perimeters. The clock winds down, and it goes down to zeros as we go into halftime. The lowest halftime score ever, I believe I've covered on an NBA stream for a game. And it's 45 Philadelphia, 31 Milwaukee. Oh, man. The Bucks shooting a season low. 1 for 17 from 3. 6% from 3. 25% from the floor. They shot the ball. 12 for 45. Yikes. We go into half. Hopefully the second half can pick up. What's good, Ron? Welcome to the stream here. Right now we're just at halftime. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Somebody had Colgate in their Sweet 16. I've been hearing a lot of those analysts predicting that Colgate can top Arkansas in the first rounds. For a lot of people, it's either Arkansas is a boom or Arkansas is a bust in the tournament. There's no in between. I took the between, basically. I took Arkansas to the round of 32, but had them dropping that game to Texas Tech. Though I am nervous about that game. Texas Tech might not even get past Utah State. Utah State's got a really good big with Nehemias Queta. And Texas Tech doesn't have much size. They are physical and they're mentally tough, but Utah State with a size advantage in that matchup. Do I think Iowa makes Elite 8? I've got them Sweet 16. I've got Kansas over Iowa. So I've got Kansas with their perimeter defenders stopping Iowa in that Sweet 16 matchup, which Eastern Washington might actually give Kansas a fight, because Kansas missing one of their top players for the first round matchup. Yeah, Abilene Christian, Texas, as Joey puts out here, gonna beat Texas for Abilene Christian. Abilene Christian, they lost by 7 to Texas Tech, so they are a team that can hold Texas there. I think that's gonna be a great game. Let's see, halftime stat of the night. Not really much to envy tonight by the Bucks' performance, except that nothing much. Really nothing much here by Milwaukee that they can do. 1 for 17 from 3 basically says it all. If I said to you guys 1 for 17 from 3, you probably would not expect this team to be winning. And that's the case right now. They only scored 31 points in the first half. 31 points in the first half. That number basically says it all. This is a rough first half. 1 for 17 from 3 for Milwaukee. Shot the ball at 25% from the floor. And it's not like Philadelphia is lighting them up in the first half, shooting like 50, 55, 60 plus percent. Philadelphia went 19 for 46, 42% by Philly. So this has got to be a season low for a Bucks team that was terrific all season long from 3. Set the NBA 3-point record earlier this season, and they shoot the ball coming out of this game 1 for 17 from 3. This Bucks team is like a college reminiscent of Creighton. Basically, it's either they come out hot or they come out and they're not hot at all, and that's why if you shoot a bunch of threes, it's tough to get a read on what type of team you actually are. If you're basically perimeter oriented and jack up 30, 35, 40, 45 plus threes per game. Yeah, that's too bad for Hartford. Hartford's got a defense, though. Hartford limited UMass Lowell to the lowest point total ever this season, but there's a big jump between America East and Big 12. So I think Baylor, when they get into the tournament, a lot of people have been talking about how Baylor hasn't been the same since their pause, but I've got the feeling that Baylor's gonna get it going together, and they're gonna get on a roll in the bracket. I've got a feeling for that by Baylor, and I think that's a get it, like that type of game there, like a game that they can use towards their advantage to help them out. So tomorrow night I'll be back, by the way. We're going to be covering 2 college basketball games for the March Madness playing round. Both of the 11 seed games we'll have. It's going to be Drake versus Wichita State. And then also we're going to have Michigan State versus UCLA. Let's see, most overrated college basketball conference. I'm going to take the SEC out of that. A lot of people high in the SEC. The SEC was struggling back in non-conference play this season. Like, they were struggling bad, trying to pull together non-conference victories by a lot of those teams. Mississippi State, Ole Miss, they both lost to the Dayton Flyers. Ole Miss was one of the first 4 teams out of the bracket that made the NIT. LSU lost, so these teams lost to Atlantic 10 teams. LSU lost against St. Louis. Alabama lost to Western Kentucky. They lost to Stanford by 18. They also lost to Oklahoma when they were in their peak. That was when Alabama was really good, and they lost to Oklahoma, who was in the top 10 at the time. And then Oklahoma just played a gauntlet of a schedule, tough games, and they just kept on dropping down. Yeah, how good is Winthrop really? That's going to be a question, I guess, that we'll find out opening night against Villanova. Like, it's something that I'm trying to solve myself. That I guess when we see them play, we'll actually see. Because they haven't played an actual power conference team before this season. They beat UNC Greensboro. That's the only team they beat that's in the tournament. So I picked Villanova for that game. Even though Villanova's injured, Jay Wright still had over a week to prepare for that matchup. And Villanova lost by 1 against Georgetown, who is red hot. They've turned it around. Georgetown crushed Creighton. Hey, have a nice night here, Jason. Really appreciate it, my man. Stay safe here, brother, and I'll see you on the next stream, bud. Alright, so I was talking about the SEC a little bit a while ago. A lot of those teams dropped games in the non-conference slate. What do I think is most underrated conference? Good question there. I would go for the Atlantic 10. Atlantic 10 with St. Bonaventure. It's like not a big school name. I think the Atlantic 10 for this season, they were doing great in the non-conference slate. And then these teams, when they got into conference play, it's like everybody knows about like each team in the conference. So that's where they were all like beating each other apart. But when you match them up in non-conference games, they actually can win non-conference games against power conference teams. Also Mountain West. Mountain West too. San Diego State is low-key really good. I think they're going to give West Virginia a fight in the second round. They got an elite defense. So Mountain West, it was between 4 teams, 3 teams, 2 or 1. I'm glad to see 2 made it in. I put overrated for this year for the ACC because it just hasn't been as talented as years past. Am I going to do the Celtics game later tonight? That'll be a no, because I actually don't have it on my TV for tonight. They're on right now, though, so I'll update you guys with the score. My man Jason with another dono. You the legend. Let's get that dono hype in the chat once again here. Quick update on the Celtics score. They're taking on Cleveland. Yeah, I heard no Kemba Walker tonight. Cleveland leads it early, 13-8. Detroit leading Toronto at halftime, 63-58. Indiana up against Brooklyn at half. That was a 16-plus point lead. 61-58 though the score. Yeah, they make that typo with a halftime score. That is the actual score at halftime. 31 by Milwaukee, shooting a season low, 1 for 17 from 3. Unbelievable. 25% shooting in the first half by the Bucks. Just, it's been a cold game. These shots just not falling at all. Like, Giannis has not been a factor. Giannis with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists at halftime, 1 for 4 from the floor. And the Sixers defense, it came to play today. And the Sixers have turned it over 11 times in the first half. Milwaukee with 13 turnovers. This has just been a rough game. And Milwaukee's still in the game. Still have a second half to play. No Joel Embiid, and you'd think that Philadelphia would be the one trailing by this digit. No. It's crazy. Call Joey crazy here. He thinks Virginia Tech's going to beat Florida. I do think so, too. I've got Virginia Tech beating Florida. Florida's been really inconsistent. Virginia Tech was just an unfortunate victim of pauses. That's why. I think Baylor are going to play Wisconsin. I think they're going to play UNC. I like North Carolina with the bigs in that matchup to beat Wisconsin. We're going to have some updates, though. Some upsets, though. That's one thing for sure. Kings Wizards tied up at 66 at half. Chicago out to a great start, leading San Antonio 18-9. Rockets up against the Warriors 19-18. Do I think Baylor will beat North Carolina? Yes. I think it's going to be a close game, though. You're looking at a really close game. I think North Carolina can put it to single digits and potentially make it a 1 or 2 possession game. It's going to be close. I think we might have flashbacks to Duke against UCF from 2 years ago, second round, and that type of matchup. Do Durham is Winthrop making it to the Sweet 16? Do I think they could go even further? I'll say no. I have no clue what to expect out of Winthrop. Because they haven't played anybody. Like the teams, I have no clue what to expect. Winthrop and Colgate. Colgate's only played 5 teams. Winthrop's only played teams that's mid-majors. I actually took Villanova in that game. So even though Villanova's injured, Jay Wright still had a week plus to prepare for this matchup. Or basically, you're giving him a week to prepare for this matchup for Jay Wright. And Winthrop hasn't played like anybody on the resume, so it's odd. I'm really interested to know how Winthrop comes out. Yes, most of it, I enjoy March Madness out of all of it. So, March Madness is like the biggest thing that I enjoy. Yeah, UNC's got to get past Wisconsin first. That should be a really good game. Because Wisconsin's got experience, North Carolina has got the front court. They've got the size, and that's where they'll dominate Wisconsin, is inside the interior and on the rebounds. But Wisconsin is they've got the backcourt pieces, and they've got the experience with multiple seniors on that team. Who's better, Illinois or Baylor? I'll take Baylor there because Baylor beat Illinois back in December, but Illinois has come a long way. Illinois has come a long way. And without Dosunmu, their depth has been able to take a big jump up when Desumu was missing games a few weeks ago. It was more players who stepped up on that roster for Illinois. To Durham taking Illinois and Gonzaga meeting in the championship. That is really a popular prediction right there. I've seen by a lot of people. Yeah, Christian wonders about Boston College, Indiana, Minnesota. New coaches they're gonna hire. Yeah, Utah's on that list too for college. They departed ways with their coach yesterday. Since Cincinnati had 5 players enter the transfer portal today. It's not looking good for Cincinnati. Yeah, Baylor after their pause it's been tough. Oh boy, Moses Wright out against Loyola Chicago. Yeah, I'm thankful I put Loyola Chicago in that matchup. I predicted them. That's huge news. That's tough. So I don't know who they're gonna defend Krutwig against. They're lucky they're not going up against a 7-footer. Really are. Because already Georgia Tech's at the bottom of the nation when it comes in rebounds per game. So they're going to have to do it through turnovers, which Loyola Chicago doesn't turn over the ball often. They've got a senior-led lineup. I think they got 5 seniors in the starting 5 for the Ramblers. That just made it a whole lot tougher. Man, thanks so much for the update there, Kevin. Well, that's a crusher for Georgia Tech. They win the ACC title, and now without the ACC Player of the Year in the first rounds. And against the #1 defense in all college hoops. Major loss. So we're right back into it. Right corner 3 to start by Philadelphia. They drill it by Curry right from the get-go. 11:20 left to go in the third as we start off the second half. Top of the key, Milwaukee now with the basketball. They dribble with the left elbow. Swings it over to Giannis. Giannis off the turnaround inside. No good air ball. Rebound back to Philadelphia. This is just a rough game for the Bucks. Giannis only 4 points, 1 for 5 shooting from the floor. Milwaukee in total shooting the ball under 25%. Philadelphia at the right wing perimeter. They dribble right baseline. Jumper, they'll take it off the mark. Missed it. Rebound Giannis. Giannis pass up the court ball into the hands to Middleton. Milton has the top of the key, hands it over to DiVincenzo. He takes the 3 and he missed it. 1 for 18 from 3 as Philadelphia grabs the defensive rebound. Philly has it. Simmons going to drive inside. Moves back out to the left wing to Green. Green passes over to Simmons to the left elbow. Backs his way. And he's going to go with a right-handed hook shot. Missed it. Offensive rebound keeps the possession alive by Bradley. Bradley kicks it back out to the left corner. 3 in the air by Green. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee. San Diego State or Syracuse. I will take San Diego State there. I think their defense going to be able to stop Syracuse as the Bucks going to drive left baseline. That's good for 2. DiVincenzo lays it up and in. Back to 15. I will take Baylor in that one. 10 minutes left to go in the third. Simmons hands it off to Curry. Curry has it at the right wing perimeter. Curry dribbles right baseline. Oh, nice move inside. Finishes with a reverse-handed layup. Goes down by Seth Curry. Oh, Philadelphia comes up with a steal pass half court. Here they go, back up by 17. They move it out to a cutting Harris. Harris drives into the lane. Lays it up and in off the backboard as Giannis was taken away from the play. He was down on the ground underneath the hoop. Yikes. The Bucks can't do anything. Timeout taken by Mike Budenholzer. 9:46 left to go. And Milwaukee just did not show up to play today. No show. Wow. 0-0-0. Giannis with just a flop underneath. No foul call. Gives up on the play. It leads to an easy layup by Tobias Harris. Gabe Jackson traded to the Seahawks. 2021 draft pick. Yeah, that should be a good game. Syracuse looking much better lately. So that should be a really good game. Yeah, you don't see that often. Tony Bradley, with his defense today, stopping Giannis, and it's been frustrating for Giannis today. Yeah, I did not expect this at all. I thought the Bucks would win this game by 9. Knowing that Joel Embiid's out for this game, crazy. 25-21, Golden State leading Houston. Couple scoreboard updates right now. We're in the third, actually. So we're in the third quarter right now. Chicago looking good up against San Antonio 29-13. Cleveland leading Boston 21-14. The Kings up against the Wizards 77-70. Pacers still up against the Knicks. Pacers still up against the Nets 64-60. Yeah, Dwight Howard's playing off the bench today. Dwight Howard 6 points, 8 boards off the bench. I did not see this one coming. Without Embiid, the factors look like they were just like going to be too much for Philadelphia. If you looked into this game here, saw that they played in the back-to-back yesterday, and then without Joel Embiid, it would be tough. And man, they are on a complete roll. Yeah, nobody saw this at all coming in this game. Yeah, if those two squared off in the title, I would take Brooklyn right now. They're just red hot. Alright, so we're going to get back to action here. Russell, welcome in here. Giannis is out here. Giannis has been stopped all game. Until then. Giannis' second half type of player, he just drilled a 3. So that's only the second made 3 of the game by Milwaukee. 52-36, 9:15 left to go. Philadelphia missed a shot, rebound by the Bucks. We'll see if they can get some points rolling here on the board. They have a right baseline. Shot fake underneath. Giannis will put it up and he will get fouled. Or no, he stepped out of bounds. They're going to call him out of bounds as he was trying to power his way inside. So he stepped on the baseline first before drawing contact. So that's a turnover. Giannis has only attempted 6 shots. He's 2 for 6. 8:50 left to go. Philadelphia now with the basketball. At the right wing perimeter, Curry. Moves back out to the top here to Harris. Harris has it at the right elbow. As he will pass it inside. Deflected, stolen over by Holiday. Holiday now takes it past half court with a steal. At the left wing, Holiday as he is guarded by Curry. Holiday backs his way at the left elbow. Flings it out to the top of the key. Brook Lopez takes the 3 straight away. He drills it as that goes down. That should be a 3. Put 38 on the board though. 8:15 left to go. Philadelphia has it underneath Simmons. Bounce pass. Finds his man. Good for 2. Up and in off the backboard. Tony Bradley scores for another 2. Let's see, Patrick Peterson. Wow, big pickup there for Minnesota. So he goes over to the Vikings. Philadelphia goes to the free throw line, shoot 1. No good, rattled out. Missed at the line by the Sixers. Just 1 foul was picked up on a technical by the Bucks. Alright, so Milwaukee's going to get the basketball back. 8:10 left to go in the third. Bucks get the inbound. He put in the backcourt, ball into the hands of Holiday. Holiday will dribble past half court. He's guarded by Danny Green. At the left wing perimeter, Holiday moves it back outside to DiVincenzo. Dribble straight away, straight lane, right to the bucket. That's good for 2 with a layup. That's finally the best look they've had all game long. Just dribble straight away to the hoop, lays it up and in for the easy 2. 7:50 left to go now. You move it back outside. Danny Green fires. Right corner 3. Drills it for the triple by the Sixers. Milwaukee will have the ball back. They need something. Passes out to the top here. Brook Lopez jacks up the 3 straight away, and he drills it for the triple. Yeah, AJ Green went over to Arizona today. Yeah, no Joel Embiid, no problem for Philadelphia in this game. Philadelphia looking good. Up by 14, they get the basketball. Curry at the right wing perimeter. Curry moves over to Simmons. Simmons backs his way out, Kodak to the inside. Simmons spin move. Jumper, puts it up, no good. Tip in, clears it up, good for 2. As that goes down by Tony Bradley, as he is just taking the Bucks out of this game today inside the interior. 7 minutes left to go. Milwaukee kicks it back out. Right corner 3 wide open in the air. Missed it. They have so many good looks they couldn't finish. Offensive rebound with a putback is good for 2 though. Underneath by Middleton. Back to 14. Less than 7 minutes left to go in the third. Philadelphia now with the ball. Dribbles right wing perimeter Curry. Curry will shoot the 3 over Connaughton. Hit the rim short. No good. Rebound Milwaukee. Bucks will have it back. Do I think Brady will win one more ring? I will say yes. I think he's still fired up to win some more Super Bowls. 3-point shot. Milwaukee drills it. That is huge. Giannis on the bench celebrating that one right there. Is big triple. Goes down by DiVincenzo as we'll see if the Bucks can finally start to drop down their shots. They got the third quarter advantage in their favor here. 59-48. They're trailing, but 17-14. Milwaukee leads the third quarter in total by 3. So we're going to go on the timeout. Snake Durant, go. Welcome back on the stream here. I'm going to take Joel Embiid for MVP for this season. Oh, man. Big Ben looks like he took a pay cut there. So they had to keep him for Pittsburgh, and he had to take a pay cut. So they're going after some risk right there for Pittsburgh for this season. Quick scoreboard update. Other games in the NBA tonight. Detroit leading Toronto 72-68. Indiana still up against Brooklyn by 4, 74-70. Kings leading by 10 over Washington, 86-76. And the Celtics not looking good either. 26-18 Cleveland, leading at the end of quarter number 1 against Boston. That's disappointing. Chicago up against San Antonio 33-18. At the end of 1, Golden State leading Houston 31-27. Yeah, John's doing a doubleheader tonight. Awesome, man. He might join me on the stream for Friday afternoon's game for the tournament. Yeah, Celtics definitely gotta win that game. That's disappointing if they lose against Cleveland. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day out to you guys as well. Baylor or Texas Tech, I would take Baylor. Texas Tech has a lot of trouble locking up the perimeter. That's where Baylor's hot hand is knocking down threes. Texas Tech has a lot of trouble defending the 3 ball this season. Yeah. It was a long night last night. Tomorrow night's going to be even longer. I'm going to cover the 11 seed games. So not all of the first 4 because they all well, 2 of them go on at the same time. So it's going to be Drake, Wichita State, and then Michigan State versus UCLA. $59-48 the score. If Guys are new out here on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate it all for dropping them by, being a part here today in Behind Your Basketball. Cover play-by-play basketball games here, NBA games, also college hoops games in the channel. We're going to get back to it in just a moment. Not the most entertaining game they have done today over here. Yes, Curtis Samuel signing with the Washington football team. It's going to be Philadelphia's basketball. They have it at the left wing with Seth Curry. Curry with a pick gets set by Harris, but they turn it over on a pass. They got a 3-on-2 from Milwaukee, but instead going to slow it down. They pass it back out to the right wing. They'll take a 3 by Brook Lopez, rattled out, missed it, rebound Philadelphia. Sixers will have it back as Philadelphia up by 11. Backing his way inside, Ben Simmons. Simmons guarded by Holiday, moves over to the left wing. Harris takes a 3 and he drills it at the left wing perimeter as Philadelphia extends it up by 14. Milwaukee turns it over inside the key. No look past the right corner. 3 in the air. Curry missed it off the mark. Rebound back to Milwaukee. Bucks just struggling all game long, trying to hit something from the floor and they can't. Milwaukee has a pass half court. At the left wing perimeter. Now they dribble at the top of the key. Bounce pass off the cutter. Good look. Brook Lopez with a roll down. Puts it up and in for the layup. Finally a good look right there. 12-point game. 5:15 left to go. Philadelphia with the ball top of the key. Simmons moves over left wing perimeter, ball into the hands of Harris as he has it. He'll take a jumper. Free throw circle. Banks it. Good for 2 by Tobias Harris. So we got 5 minutes left to go in the third. Milwaukee now has the ball. Middleton will take it inside. Shot fake. Puts it up high off the glass. That's good. Up and in off the backboard. Yeah, it's a combination of both. Tony Bradley's really disrupting Giannis inside, but the Bucks are just cold. A lot of bad shots. That 3-point shot hit the front rim by Philly. Philadelphia comes up with a steal pass half court. They still have it. Right corner 3 in the air. Green splash as he drills it. Yeah, a lot of bad looks tonight by Milwaukee in this game. 67-52. We got 4:20 left to go in the third. Pass underneath Milwaukee, puts it up high off the glass, missed it. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Philadelphia. Philadelphia just forcing turnovers. Driving inside, gonna tear it down, that's good. Ben Simmons trying to go up in there. That's the throwdown. That is good for 2 with a throwdown. He also got fouled. Yes, I'll be doing college basketball tournament games as well. So we welcoming Joe on the channel here. Tomorrow I'll be back. It's Wichita State Drake, and then Michigan State UCLA tomorrow. I've got 3 games planned for Friday and Saturday as well. So I also cover college basketball games if you guys are new in the stream. Actually, they took the bucket away. They took the bucket away by Simmons, so it's 67-52. Milwaukee has it. They'll float up at the left elbow. No good. But Giannis there for the tip-in. Good for 2. Man, it's been a tough game. Philadelphia now with the ball. They have it at the free throw circle. Down in the ground with the ball. Pass gets deflected. They get it right back, though. Simmons will attack inside off the drive. Floats it up, and that's good for 2. By 15 for Philadelphia. Milwaukee back in their way with Giannis. Pass out to the top here. They will take a 3, missed around the rim. No good. Rebound back to Philly. Bucks really struggling today. Just having a low cold game from the floor. Like a season low. They just can't drill threes. Left baseline jumper missed by Dwight Howard. Rebound Milwaukee. 3:10 left to go in the third. Bucks have it. Going to take it inside. We do have a foul called in the court. Clock will stop. It's by Philadelphia. Joe taking Michigan State. I really do like Michigan State's odds against UCLA. Bucks fan, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, this is just a cold game from them tonight. So Giannis going to the free throw line, shooting 2. Lost Pupper, welcome to the stream here. Enjoy Taco Bell, man. So 2 shots coming up. Yeah, that's nationally televised. CBS, 7:10 p.m. Wisconsin, UNC. It's a huge game. Yeah, that's one of them I'll be covering. So I plan on covering that one. The games on Friday, the ones I plan on covering: Virginia Tech, Florida, the first game at 12:15, Loyola Chicago versus Georgia Tech, and then UNC Wisconsin. First free throw by Giannis, that is no good. He missed it at the free throw line. Second shot, he drills that one, puts it to 14. We got 3 minutes left to go. Shake Milton has the ball here for Philadelphia. Dribbles top of the free throw circle. Milton passes back out to the right wing. Thibault moves over to Mike Scott. Scott passes over to Milton. Milton turns the corner, floats it up. No good. It was deflected, and the ball goes right back over to Milwaukee. Giannis here with a burst of speed. Drives. Attacks right down the lane straight away. Lays it up and in. Good for 2. We'll see if they can mount a comeback right here. Puts it to 12. Yeah, Curtis Samuel. He goes over to the Washington football team now. As they picked up. 3-point shot missed by Philadelphia. Rebound Milwaukee. Middleton today in the game, he's got 11 points. 5 for 13 shooting. 0 for 3 from 3. 11 points. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. We got 2:15 left to go. Milwaukee took it up the court, missed the shot. Rebound Philly. Sixers have it back. Pro Hop Simmons kicks it out back to the top. They'll take a 3-point shot straight away. Missed it off the mark. And tap to the bounce. Clock will stop with 2:07. Giannis usually just turns up in the fourth quarter. Hey, have a nice night, the Master. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games. I'll be covering a good amount of the games here in the tournament, as well as appreciate you guys, all the new people, for stopping by. Patriots gonna do really well this year. I'm a Patriots fan, by the way. I'm actually from Massachusetts. I'm a Celtics fan, Patriots fan, Bruins, Red Sox. Patriots gonna be much better. Having their 8 players who opted out of the season, along with the pickups from free agency. As Bill Belichick now looking to track down Tom Brady. 69-57. We got 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Dwight Howard inside as he just got fouled. So Howard's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2 coming up. First shot missed. Howard hit the front rim, no good. Yeah, unfortunate night for the Celtics. Kemba Walker, I think he's out for that game. It's a back-to-back. Resting him up today. And it's unfortunate. That's a game that they got to have. Second free throw good. This is just a low score. 2 minutes left to go in the third, and the score is 70-57. Milwaukee has the ball. Spin move. Underneath shot fake, and that'll be a reach and fall picked up by the Bucks. Yeah, I heard about that. Russell puts out, I read that Tom Brady didn't know where New England was after he was drafted. The Patriots going to draft in the draft. Potentially going to go after a quarterback someplace. Maybe a Mac Jones. They're going to go after a young quarterback, I feel like, though. As Milwaukee had the ball, but the ball poked loose from behind as Giannis turns it over, and Philadelphia comes out with a steal. Milton floats one up. Contact in the foul. It's an offensive foul. Milton leans in on Connaughton. Connaughton takes the flop and gets the call, and it's going to be Bucks basketball. I've got right now Lakers and Nets in the finals. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's really turned it up, man. He has taken the Heat to a whole new level recently. 3-point shot missed off the mark by Milwaukee. They're just misfiring all along today. 1:30 left to go. Philadelphia now with the ball. As they drive inside, miss the layup, no good off the mark. Rebound back to Milwaukee. Pass up the court to the right wing. Forbes dribbles right baseline. He puts it up too strong. Tipped around. No good. Defensive rebound. Right back over to Philadelphia. Hey, have a nice night, Bucks fan. Appreciate Bud for dropping by here. At the left corner. Korkmaz. Pass over to Milton. Milton moves it over to the right wing. Scott will take a 3. Hit the rim short. No good. Rebound Milwaukee. Final minute of the third quarter, and the Bucks only got 57. That's a halftime score. Giannis moves over to Connaughton. Passes inside to Giannis to a clear lane. Throws it down. Oh, Dwight Howard having his hands up right there in the air. Mental lapse defensively by Philadelphia. 45 seconds left to go. Milwaukee shooting a cold 4 for 27 from three-point range. Philadelphia has a top of the key Korkmaz. He dribbles now at the free throw circle. Kicks it back outside to Milton. That shot gets blocked. Tries to get it back, and he does. And there's a foul right at half court. It's on Connaughton. Clock will stop with 34 seconds remaining, and Connaughton picks up the foul as he went up for the block. That looked like a clean block. Yeah, that was a late whistle. That looked like a clean block. How far do you think Virginia goes in the tournament? I've got them first round exit against Ohio. Virginia has players. Virginia's taking so they're going to Indianapolis on Friday. They got players right now in quarantine for Virginia, so they've got a lot of things working against them for Virginia. And they're going up against a top 20 offense with Ohio with Jason Preston, who they took Illinois right down to the wire. So I would watch out for Ohio. So I actually have Ohio pulling off the 13-4 upset. $30 seconds left to go. Milwaukee good at the line and just right before, so it was 2 by Philadelphia right before. They're also the bonus for Philly. Oof. It's not good for Toledo. I heard they were up early against Richmond. They were up by like 10 early on. $72-60. Milwaukee will take a 3 and they finally drill one. That is good from the perimeter, so it's a 9-point game. 15 seconds now left to go in the third, and Giannis usually goes off in the fourth quarter, so this game ain't over till it's over. 2-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Philadelphia now has the basketball, top of the key, Milton. He's going to take it, dribble drive inside, puts it up and scores, up and in off the backboard for 2. Appreciate it, Joe. Good layup there by Shake Milton. Milwaukee going to take a 3, Middleton. No good, but a foul picked up around the perimeter. It's on Dwight Howard. Costly foul with 1.8 seconds left to go. Do I think UConn over Maryland? Yes. I'm going to take UConn in that game. That's going to be a close game. Both of those offenses have struggled. I do like UConn's defense, though, to lock up Maryland's perimeter threes. Because the top 2 scorers in that team for Ayala and Wiggins, they both take around 5 threes per game. And UConn's really good defending the perimeter. They locked up Creighton. All 3 games they played Creighton. They were able to lock up the perimeter every time. They just couldn't beat them. First free throw is good. Yeah, James Bouknight, he should be good to go. Much healthier than the last game against Creighton that he played, because he was questionable heading into that matchup. Full court shot, no good off the mark. And it's 74-65 as Milwaukee hit both of their free throws on the line before. So we end the third, and the Bucks have pulled back, winning 9. So this is anybody's game here at the start of the fourth quarter. Milwaukee was plus 5 there at the end of 3, 34-29. So finally able to get things going. In the first 2 quarters, they scored 18 in the first quarter, and then 13 in the second quarter, and then in the third quarter they scored 34. So finally Milwaukee able to get going, and so we're going to have a great fourth quarter. Yeah, all it takes is just one of your key players if they injure themselves. That's going to be tough. Micah, welcome to the stream here. I hope all is going well, man. Alright, so we're going to transition right into the fourth quarter. Currently on a media break at the end of third, going into the fourth. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Yeah, Milwaukee can still win tonight. 31 points at halftime, and they still have the chance to pull out the W. Unbelievable. They have the chance to win this game only down by 9 as they've cut it to. And they are doing it just by shooting a low 18% from 3. And they're still in this game. It's crazy to think that. Giannis with 13 points, 8 rebounds. He's going to have a big fourth quarter, I'm feeling. That's unfortunate for Toledo. So Toledo couldn't hit their threes tonight. Yeah, they got bounced out against Ohio. They were the 1 seed out of the MAC, so Richmond will win that game. Good comeback by Richmond. They were down by 10 early. Quick scoreboard update for the NBA. Pacers still up against Brooklyn at the end of the third, 91-86. Detroit leading Toronto 86-79. At the end of the third, Sacramento up against Washington 102-93, and the Celtics struggling. 49-32, Cleveland leading with 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Chicago crushing San Antonio tonight 53-33. And then Golden State winning against Houston 46-35. Yeah, Philadelphia has had the upper hand all this game. If they blow this lead that they have right now, that's rough for Philly. That's unfortunate for Philly because they have home court advantage. Yeah, Boston needs big-time trade. I really like Nikola Vucevic from Orlando. They're going to be back to 500. And then more talk about Brad Stevens. And then the next week, they're going to be under 500, probably. They got a favorable schedule. More talk about Brad Stevens, more chatter. And then they'll be above 500. Just trying to find a consistency this year. It just hasn't been there. And I've seen a couple articles pinpointing Brad Stevens to a potential Indiana Hoosiers head coaching position now. Since Archie Miller was let go yesterday. I would highly doubt it happens, though. Yeah, this could be a fun fourth quarter. Here we go as we start the fourth quarter. In the first half, Milwaukee scored 31 points. In the third quarter alone, they scored 34 total. Milwaukee has it. Floats it up at the left elbow. Missed it. Off the mark, tipped up. They grabbed offensive rebounds. They kick it back out to the right corner. They'll take a 3. Off the mark, no good as they missed it by Bryn Forbes. Rebound Philly, they're up by 9. Sixers have the ball at the right wing with Milton. Milton dribbles top of the key. 11:30 left to go in the fourth. Milton pass over to Harris. The pick gets set by Dwight Howard. Able to get around Giannis. Jumper left elbow. They take it. Missed it off the mark. Dwight Howard comes from behind. Cuts. And he's going to tear it down with a putback jam. That's good for the two-handed flush. Philadelphia by 11. Milwaukee now on the ball. Giannis dribbles straight away. Drive into the lane. Watch out. Defense slicing between defenders as that's good for the slam. Back to a 9-point game. 11 minutes left to go. Philadelphia will have the ball right back. Top of the key. Philly at the left elbow. They have it. Now they move it over. Back to the top. Dribbling straight away by Milton. He'll float up the jumper. Free throw circle. That is off time, off balance, and it goes out of bounds. Bad shot by Philly by Shake Milton. Dwight Howard, all he needs is one more point. Got a double-double, 9 points, 11 rebounds. Pass over to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Simmons. Left baseline dribble now. 10.5 left to go in the fourth. Giannis backs his way. Turnaround jumper over Simmons. Missed it off the mark. Rebound by Harris. It's incredible that the Bucks even came back into this game out of nowhere. As Philadelphia misses off the shot floated underneath there. Harris, it pinwheels off a couple players. And Milwaukee comes up with a rebound. Pass up the court. They lay it up and in. Good for 2 by Connaughton. And this is a game. DiVincenzo with a dime of a pass over to Connaughton underneath the hoop. 10 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Yeah, LeBron yesterday, he was like a little bit of part like I don't know what ownership like percentage, but he is percentage ownership, like a slight percentage. Milwaukee gonna come up with a steal here. They're gonna jam it down. Nobody in the lane right there. Points off of turnovers, puts it to a 5-point game. As that is good by Pat Connaughton. He has got a couple of buckets here lately, trying to take over this game. What a game here. 76-71, 9:55 left to go, and Milwaukee right back in it. Timeout taken by Philadelphia. What a game. Bills fan Neil, welcome to the stream here. Welcome in here, KD11. Appreciate Bud for dropping them by. So, it looked like there was no hope at all for Milwaukee in this game. 31 points in the first half. They scored 34 alone in the third quarter, and they have completely bounced back. Attacking the basket, where they're just settling for deep, low percentage jumpers all game long, not going to connect. Yes, I'm a football fan too. I'm actually a Patriots fan. It's crazy that this game is close. Like, I wouldn't have ever imagined this game being close. Yeah, Bills fan Neil putting out here, watch out for Syracuse. Buddy Boeheim gets hot. Alan Griffin for Syracuse going to be dangerous in the tournament he's looking for. That's going to be a good matchup against San Diego State first rounds. Oof, 6-0 game, about to be 7-0 in hockey. Yikes. Yeah, this game was a blowout in the first half, and look at it now, 5-point game. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover NBA basketball games, also college hoops games. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge as well. Just post a link out in the chat. It's also pinned to the chat. It's open up to the public. We'll be covering college basketball and March Madness tournament games throughout the week here on the channel, so make sure before the bracket challenge does go through, make sure to sign up if you guys are interested in doing so. Hey, we got a dono here. My man D-Wade with a dono. St. Patty's Day is here. Woo. Ho, 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 yeah. You were the man, D-Wade. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Yep, the first 4 tournament games start off tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 2 streams for the NCAA tournament first 4. It's going to be Wichita State versus Drake, the 11 seeds, and then Michigan State versus UCLA. So 2 games tomorrow. Alshon Jeffries released by Philadelphia. Wow. Yeah, he's been struggling recently. Like, he had a great year in that Super Bowl year for Philadelphia, but lately he's really gone downhill and stuff. Hopefully somebody's able to pick him up fast, though. I would expect. So we go right back into this game. 5-point game. Mike Scott, left corner 3, missed it for Philadelphia. Rebound by the Bucks. Milwaukee has it back. They were shooting 27% or 25% from the floor at halftime. In the second half, they're shooting the ball 50% from the floor. Much better looks. Shot inside, underneath, no good. They got blocked by Philadelphia, by Scott, and Philly going to have the ball back. They kick it back outside to Scott. Philly takes another 3. They miss consecutive 3 again. Rebounded by Milwaukee. Milwaukee puts it out. Connaughton, top of the key 3. Missed it off the mark. Tipped around the perimeter. Offensive rebound goes over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pass off the cut to the basket. Contact and the foul. It's going to send Connaughton to the free throw line. Clock will stop with 9 minutes. Pat Connaughton looking good here. Right before the timeout with a couple of big buckets. Russell picked his bracket using my advice, looks like. Expect upsets, definitely. Expect upsets for sure. Yeah, I picked 7 upsets, I believe, in the first rounds. That includes 9 over 8 games and 10 versus 7. So I think I get 7 upsets out of the 32 games total. I remember the two years ago I picked like 12 upsets and a lot of them didn't pan out. So that's why I cut back on the upsets. Like I had games that just did not pan out for me, like Old Dominion over Purdue. A couple other ones that just didn't really pan out. Connaughton will go to the line, shoot two. First one is good. Second free throw by Connaughton. He drills in. Look at this. It's a one-possession game. 76-73 with 9 minutes left to go in the fourth. Philadelphia has the ball top of the key. They've been missing threes lately. Scott hands it off to Harris. Harris at the top now. 12 on the shot clock. Harris dribbles left elbow. Takes the jumper. Air ball. Giannis comes up with a defensive rebound. Spin move past half court. Here goes the Bucks. Giannis bursts the speed. R1 on the turbo. Leaves it up and in. Gets the contact. Draws the foul on Giannis with a chance to tie it up at 76 at the free throw line. Shooting one. Unbelievable game that we have here for the Bucks to come back. 31 points in the first half alone, and they are 1 point away by Giannis at the free throw line to tie this thing up at 76. Preston, welcome on the stream here, man. What a game. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Oof, 7-0. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to go over to his stream after this one's over. Giannis, one free throw. And he ties it up. Unbelievable. 76-76, a tale of two halves. 13-2 lead in the fourth quarter by Milwaukee. Philadelphia has it at the left elbow. Harris backs his way, shot fake. Kicks it out right corner, three in the air. Philadelphia missed it by Curry. Ball tipped around. Defensive rebound picked up by Holiday. Holiday now with the ball, pass up the court. 8:20 left to go. Bounce pass off the trailer. Watch out. Giannis into the lane. Fourth quarter. For Giannis, he is on a tear like always. He comes out to show up in the fourth quarter with a big slam. Milwaukee with their first lead since the score was 4-2. They were trailing down by 19 points. Right inside, they pass it over to the right baseline. Howard missed the shot off the backboard. Rebound back over to Milwaukee. Giannis moves it over off the cut to the lane. Connaughton dishes back out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo moves over to Brook Lopez, top of the key, hands it off now. Giannis has it at the left wing. Giannis takes the three. It's up, missed it off the mark. Rebound by Simmons here for Philadelphia. What a game. 7:40 left to go. Simmons feeds over to Curry. He will take the three at the right wing, missed another one. Philadelphia's gone cold in the second half here, shooting threes. Milwaukee, it was the first half that they were cold, but the second half here is Philadelphia. The tables have turned. Lost the handles. Holiday comes up with the steals. Curry, 1 man a beat. Curry, shot fake. Oh! Lost control of the basketball. Goes out of bounds, but he got contacted. Tapped out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds by Milwaukee, and Curry is down. Curry is down, holding on to his left knee. Yeah, not good. Seth Curry slipped underneath the basket here as the clock will stop with 7:23. I've got Gonzaga winning it all. So I've got Gonzaga versus Baylor National Championship. Yes, they heard PJ Tucker and Trevor Ariza with a trade today. For those trades, Myers Leonard and Trevor Ariza, then PJ Tucker like 10 minutes before this game started, as he goes over to the Bucks for Augustine. Unbelievable game, no problem, Bradley. If you guys are just joining us, Milwaukee scored 31 points in the first half. They were trailing 45-31 at halftime. They were down by 19 points, the largest deficit, and now they got a 2-point lead. Philadelphia, right baseline, they knock it down for two. Yes, I'll be covering March Madness games tomorrow. Drake, Wichita State, and then Michigan State, UCLA. So I'll be covering both of the 11 seeds' first four games. What a game. Timeout taken on the floor. 3 timeouts left for Philly. 3 by the Bucks. So we're going to go to a timeout 78 even with 7:09 left to go. Wow. 7:09 remaining here, guys. And Milwaukee, they started out 1 for 19 from 3. And they have picked it up big time in the second half. Attacking the basket, going inside. And, man, has this become a game? Completely has changed. Giannis out of nowhere went from 4 points in the first half to now 20 total and 11 rebounds. Incredible game. The Red Sox. If you guys are new here on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games here, NBA. Also, we'll be covering college basketball games throughout the March Madness tournament. If anybody's interested, brackets lock at around noontime Eastern time on Friday. Make sure to, if you're interested, feel free to be a part of Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge, as we post a link out there in the chat for the Bracket Challenge group that we'll be doing. We have over 80 plus participants on the Bracket Challenge group. Yeah, it's insane, man. This game, Milwaukee wasn't in it at all. Like, that was a rough first half. One of the roughest first halves ever that I've covered on the stream. Like, there was missed shots all over the place. Milwaukee just taking a bunch of deep jumpers, missing them, and in the second half here, taking it to the basket. And that has been the key to success with Giannis when he takes it inside. No Embiid tonight goes turbo and just gets major buckets lately, and Giannis always shows up for the fourth quarter. This is where he gets hot, and now the Bucks get the upper hands. Hey, thanks so much, Joe. Really appreciate it, bud. Quick scoreboard update: the Pistons lead the Raptors 98-87, fourth quarter. Less than 9 minutes remaining. The Brooklyn Nets have come back. No Kyrie, no KD tonight. They lead the Pacers by 2. 198. James Harden, 28 points, 13 assists. Sabonis with a triple-double, 18, 10, and 11 tonight for Indiana. Sacramento up against Washington, 110-104. Glad I'm not covering the Celtics tonight. Yikes. They're trailing at halftime, 55-38 over Cleveland. Darius Garland ripping Boston to shreds. 18 points for Cleveland for the point guard. No Kemba Walker playing tonight for Boston. Chicago leading San Antonio at halftime, 58-40. Golden State up against Houston at halftime, 68-44. And the Grizzlies Heat, that game just tipped off 3-zip Memphis. Hornets Nuggets just tipped off 2-0 Charlotte. Oh wow, LeBron owns part ownership Rouse Racing. I did not know that. Wow. I didn't know he was in NASCAR too. For like part of that stake. LeBron going to the MLB from the NBA, so he could be more successful than MJ when he retires here. We are back into action, 78-78. What a game we have. Unbelievable that Milwaukee was in this game, trailing by 19. I've covered a bunch of comebacks this season, though. Milwaukee has the ball. Pass over to Giannis. Giannis mid-range jumper. Missed it. The ball tipped right back over to him as he gets the offensive rebounds. At the top of the key, DiVincenzo has it. He dribbles straight away. DiVincenzo floats one up. Too high off the backboard. Great defense by Philly. The Sixers will have the ball back. 6:40 left to go. Right wing perimeter Harris. Tobias Harris moves over to the top of the key to Simmons. Simmons has it with 10 on the shot clock. He dribbles towards his left, passes over to the left wing, ball into the hands of Milton. Milton jumper, gets some space in the free throw circle. Missed the shot, no good. Rebound back to the Bucks. Milwaukee dribbles here with Giannis. Now he changes tempo, drives inside, dish underneath, as they'll pass it back over to the right corner. 3 ball in the air. DiVincenzo missed it off the mark. Stay safe out there, Preston. Sending my thoughts out to you there, bud. Yeah, we're supposed to get that storm system, too. Where we are. It's not supposed to be that bad, though. We're not supposed to get tornadoes. I'm up in Massachusetts. We're supposed to get snow out of that from Thursday night into Friday morning. I've got 85-84, national championship game. Gonzaga winning by 1 over Baylor. Sending my thoughts, prayers out to the people out in Alabama. I heard a bunch of tornadoes out there. So stay safe if anybody's out there in the southeast. 5:54 left to go. Philadelphia just fouled. They're going to go to the line shoot 2 with Tobias Harris. Very good game. 78-78. This should be a third quarter score. It's 5:54 left to go in the fourth. First free throw is good. Second shot coming up at the free throw line, and Philadelphia drills it. Philly by 2. 5:50 left to go as Giannis will have the ball. Dribble pass half court. Giannis at the right elbow. Guarded by Dwight Howard. Dribbles back to the top of the key. Around the perimeter, Giannis has it. Now burst of speed. Drives right past Howard. Lays it up and in. Good for 2 with the right hand. And the foul. As Dwight Howard picks up the personal foul. Got stuck behind him. As Giannis got to step on him. This game tied up at 80 even. What a game. Yep, Giannis just able to dribble straight away. Shake. and go right underneath Dwight Howard to the basket. .542 left to go. Giannis. See if he can break the tie here at the free throw line. .22 points, 12 rebounds by Giannis. He has scored 18 of those points in the second half. He only had 4 entering halftime. That free throw, no good. Rattled out, balls on the ground. We have a rebounding foul. It's picked up on Brook Lopez. He gets called for the rebounding foul from Milwaukee. So it's going to be Philadelphia basketball, 5:40 left to go. Oh, jeez. The New York Rangers, 9-0. Holy smokes. Ouch. What a bad hockey game to cover. Yikes. It was on national TV, too. Over the Flyers tonight. And that's in the second period. That's in the second period. 9-0 in the second period. 5:20 remaining. They dish it out left corner. 3 in the air by Philadelphia. Missed it. Rattled out by Danny Green. Rebound Bucks. Tied up at 80. Milwaukee now with the ball. Top of the key. Holiday. Dribbles towards the left wing perimeter. Guarded by Simmons. Holiday looking to pass it. Lobs it over to Giannis at the left baseline as he is guarded by Harris. Backs his way in there inside. Turnaround jumper. Instead, he's going to pass it. I thought he was going to go for the turnaround. Bad decision by Giannis. Ball's in the ground as we have a tie-up. 4 seconds on the shot clock with 5 minutes left to go. Tie up underneath the hoop as the clock will stop with less than 5 minutes left to go. Yeah, this looking like a D1 college game against a D3 college game with a double-digit score in the NHL. Ouch. On pace to go 13-0. 7 goals in the second period. Yikes. So it's gonna be a jump ball at the free throw circle here for the Bucks on their side of the court. It's gonna be Middleton going up for the tip here. With Milton. Milton tips it up to Howard as Philadelphia controls the tip. 4:50 left to go. Sixers have the ball. Milton at the left wing perimeter. He's guarded by Connaughton. Moves it out top of the key. As they will dribble now straight away. Floats it up. Mid-range jumper rolled around the rim. No good by Harris. Rebound Bucks now. Milwaukee now with the ball. 4.5 left to go. Middleton at the right wing. As he will dribble. Bounce pass into traffic. And it's going to be a kicked ball violation, I believe. Picked up by Philadelphia. Clock will stop with 4.5. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping by, being a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. You only have until Friday at noontime. That's when brackets lock, approximately at that time. Friday, 12 o'clock Eastern time. It's out there to the public. I just post the link out there. The link's also pinned to the chat. Anybody is welcome to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group to play. Only thing I do ask is make sure to sign up with your YouTube name so I can identify you if you do come back to future live streams. 80-80 to score. Philadelphia has the basketball back. 4:20 left to go. Top of the key, Milton. Milton passes over to the right wing to Harris. Harris guarded by Connaughton. Harris backs his way in there now with 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it back outside. Top of the key 3. Milton partially blocked by Milwaukee. Is down on the ground though. Late whistle. And the clock will stop with 4:12 left to go. Yeah, definitely going to go through a couple of goalies. So it's going to be Milwaukee balls. On the shot was partially blocked. It was contact pushed off by Philly. So Milwaukee has it back. 4 minutes left to go. Giannis backs his way. Passes out right corner perimeter Connaughton. As he dribbles 1-on-1 by Howard. Moves it back outside to Giannis. Giannis has it. Takes off the drive into the lane. Passes out to the right corner. 3 in the air. Holiday missed it. Tipped up. Rebound. Defensive board picked up by Dwight Howard. 3:45 remaining. Kev Gaming, welcome to the stream here. Darren, welcome to the stream here. He's taking Philadelphia to win. Plus 157 for this one. As Harris kicks it back outside. Milton, wide open 3, and he missed it. Philadelphia's 3 struggling in the second half right now. Philly will have the ball again, and they'll take a timeout. Philadelphia down to 2 timeouts remaining. Milwaukee with 3 in the pocket. 3:30 left to go as we'll take a timeout here. Preston made like 14 brackets this year. He's got Gonzaga winning in 9 of them. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, NBA games, also college basketball games as well, and Behind the Arc Basketball. And just an update here, if anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group if you haven't done so already. That bracket tournament challenge group is open up to the public there. All you have to do is create an ESPN account, sign up in the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge to join the group, and then be a part of our group there. The only thing I do ask you to do is just make sure to sign up with your channel name so I can like identify you when you do sign up for it, so I know he's like signing up for it. As we welcome back Hawkeye Nation in here again. They have an NIT CBI this year. They're having the NIT. It's a downscaled NIT with 16 teams this year, but no CBI. I feel like they have like a couple other college basketball things that they have. Oh, they do have the CBI. I didn't know that. I thought it was canceled. It might have been the CIT. Yeah, I think it's the CIT, so the CBI is actually happening. Yeah, they have like all these random postseason tournament events, NIT, CBI, all these random postseason things that they have every single year, like College Insider, with the CIT as well. We get back to action, 3:20 left to go, and the Bucks going to have the basketball tied up at 80 apiece. Great game so far, and Milwaukee going to take it up the court, and they take a quick timeout. Yep. Yeah, you joined a couple tournaments. That whole thing through the sweepstakes, that's all on ESPN that they do. They have different ones, like CBS has a bracket, Fox has a bracket of their own, Yahoo Sports has a bracket, and they all have different types of things that are like the prize givers for those different websites. What hat am I wearing tonight? I'm wearing the one that I went to college for. So, right now, just in a timeout again. Tie game up at 80 with 3:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. Really good game going on. Yeah, I haven't worn a URI cap in a while. I cannot believe that Milwaukee's in this game tied it up at 80. They were down by 19 points, only scored 31 points in the first half. Bucks get the inbound, 3:15 left to go. They pass it out right corner, 3 in the air. Middleton rattled out, he missed it. No good. Rebound back to Philadelphia. Oh boy, Kyle Van Noy coming back to the Patriots. There we go. Bill making the moves in the offseason. Korkmaz has it top of the key. Korkmaz dribbles to the right elbow and he pushes off. Offensive foul picked up by Philadelphia. Clock will stop with 3 minutes remaining. Very good game going down. Great that they made it a game tonight. Milwaukee has the ball. Giannis backs his way inside. He's stripped of the basketball. Howard comes out with a steal on the key. Philadelphia has the ball. 2:40 remaining. Sixers have it. Free throw circle. Simmons dribbles to the left wing perimeter. Hands it off to Korkmaz. Bounce pass over to Simmons. Drives into the lane. Simmons puts it up. No good, but a tip in. Good for 2 right there to clean it up by Dwight Howard. What a game. 82 to 80. 2:20 left to go. Milwaukee has it with Giannis. He's left open. Dribbles towards his left. Hands it off now. As the ball goes into the hands of Middleton. Kicks it back outside to Lopez. No look pass. Bounce pass over to DiVincenzo. Wide open 3 and he drills it for the triple. Milwaukee takes the lead by 1 with 2 minutes left to go. What a game. DiVincenzo looking good tonight. 18.7 boards. Philadelphia now with the ball. Simmons takes inside. Right-handed hook shot. Simmons finishes. Good for 2 inside the key. As we go back and forth, lead change. Philadelphia by 1. Milwaukee once again will take it past half court. Top of the key. This is the game indeed. What a game we have. Milwaukee only scored 31 points in the first half. At the left baseline. Bounce past Giannis. Swings over to Brook Lopez. Takes the deep 3. Got it. For the triple at the right wing perimeter. Great ball movement. Right there by the Bucks as they lead by 2. 1:30 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. What a way for Milwaukee to get back into it. Jumper, right elbow. Missed it off the mark by Harris. And DiVincenzo comes out with a defensive rebound. Bucks will slow it down. Lopez. Back over to DiVincenzo. Hands it off now to Holiday. Drives inside. Lays it up and then got it. For 2 in the timeout taken on the floor by Philadelphia. 88-84 with 1:13 remaining. Unbelievable. Milwaukee was down by 19 points. They shot the ball at 25% from the floor in the first half. 1 for 19 from 3. They started shooting in this game, and instead they have taken this game here to driving down the lane in the second half instead of relying on their three-point game, and it has completely changed just like that. Milwaukee down by 19, 31 points scored in the first half alone. 31 points they entered at halftime. The score is 45-31 Philly, leading by 14 at halftime. And this has completely changed as we got 1:13 left to go on the clock. Oh man, what a game. Milwaukee outscoring Philadelphia in the second half, 57-39. Yeah, Giannis always seems to turn it up in the fourth quarter. I remember that game in the season opener against the Celtics. He was just turned it straight up in the fourth quarter. Yeah, welcome in Ray on the stream. They're down by a lot right now, I believe. It's unfortunate. They Celtics on paper should have taken that game. I actually don't have the channel, so that's why I'm covering this game, because I actually don't have the channel tonight. It's not on national TV. I can only get the games on ESPN or TNT. Yeah, just been flat out disappointing. 1:13 left to go. Hey, good news for you, Vegas, today. Good news. Not sure if you saw that I posted in Discord in the NCAA basketball chat, but Milwaukee comes up with a steal. Ball gets poked out of bounds. But Nate Watson, he is coming back to Providence. So Nate Watson going to get a 5th season. He exercised his 5th season. So he is back at Providence for Nate Watson for his final season next year. Huge news. Like massive there for the Friars if they want a chance for the tournament. 1:06 left to go. Incredible game. Milwaukee going to have the ball. They take it past half court, top of the key, Giannis, as he is guarded by Simmons. Giannis dribbles straight away, passes out left corner, 3 in the air by Milwaukee, and they drill it. They're just hot here in the fourth quarter. 2 quarters of struggling in the second half. Man, the tables have turned. Up by 7, largest lead for the Bucks. Philadelphia has it. 40 seconds left to go. They kick it back outside. Wide open 3, Milton. And he drills it with a triple by Shake Milton from the left wing. 4-point game. 35 seconds left. Milwaukee going to slow it down. Takes it past half court. Philadelphia ain't going to fall either. 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 15-second differential shot clock and game clock. So Milwaukee's going to take this down. Middleton. Oh, watch out off the roll now. Missed the alley-oop off the backboard as Giannis was rolling down. The pass too high by Middleton. Rebound over to Philadelphia. 14 seconds left. They're going to do something. Green takes a corner 3. Drills it. 1-point game. 10 seconds left to go. Danny Green with a triple from the right corner. What a game. Timeout taken on the floor. 1 timeout remaining by Philadelphia. 2 by Milwaukee as we're going to go to a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified as well here. What a game. Holy smokes. Right corner 3, Danny Green, and splash, he drills it. For them to force the miss in the alley-oop. Bad pass by Middleton to Giannis. He had clear. Giannis open on a cut to put up the exclamation point tonight. Instead, they left 2 points off the board, and Philadelphia changes it, and it's a 5-point swing. Just like that. Conrad, welcome back in the stream here. What a game indeed here, guys. 10.8 seconds left to go. Possession arrow in the favor of the Bucks. One fall to give by both of these teams, as both of these teams are actually down to one timeout. It was Philadelphia who took the timeout. So one timeout each right now. Incredible game. Yeah, this is an awesome game tonight. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. Join the group if you guys would like. We have over 80 plus participants out there. The group's open up to the public. I got it pinned out to the chat. Also, just put the link out to the chat as well if anybody's interested. Just make sure when you do sign up, make sure to sign up with your channel name, so I do know who signed up for it. Yeah, it turned out great. What a rough start. It had to be one of the roughest first halves I've ever covered. Like, ever. In like, behind our basketball streaming history for an NBA game. 31 points by Milwaukee in the first half. And look at this. They have scored 91 with 10 seconds left to go. Unbelievable swing in this game. The tables have completely turned. Tale of two separate halves. 10.8 seconds left to go. Milwaukee's going to get the inbound. Middleton will be the inbound passer. Pass out to the right corner. Back over to Middleton. Middleton has it. 6 seconds. Philadelphia still yet to fall, and they do with 6.4. Yes, I'm excited, man, for Nate Watson returning. Providence needs as many players as they can to get back next year. Plus the transfers. I heard that Providence is thinking about possibly picking up Xavier Johnson from Pittsburgh. Inbound coming up for the Bucks. Philadelphia has one more fall to give. They don't get it. Able to get the basketball off as Middleton breaks through the defense, and he lays it up with 3 seconds left to go. Mental lapse defensively right there by Philadelphia as they got burned, and the refs did not call the foul. I thought that Philadelphia reached in there with a foul, and the ref said no whistle. He said play on. Holy smokes, and a timeout taken on the floor. Lopez passed it over to Middleton. Middleton just goes inside as Philadelphia just all out tried to follow Brook Lopez. Yeah, it was late. Lopez passed it before the reach-in occurred on Lopez. So he got the ball away just in time. Wow. That's a crusher for Philadelphia. They can still tie it up with a 3, but they have 3 seconds left to go. That is a crusher for the Sixers. One timeout remaining by Milwaukee. 0, Philadelphia is out of timeouts as they took their last. Red J, welcome to the stream. You joined in here for quite the time. 93-90 with 3 seconds remaining. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball with a chance to send it into overtime if they make the 3. If you guys are new in the stream first time, or spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And a phenomenal game. I cannot believe that the Bucks have come back. They only scored 31 points in the first half. They got 93 on the board here in the second half, or 93 total with 3 seconds left to go. What a swing of the momentum. Ethan's calling a game-tying shot here, so this game can go to overtime. Oh, yeah. Also, lower your volume on your headphones. If I go bonkers on this final call, make sure to lower your volume right here for the final call. If you guys are listening, 3 seconds left to go. Here we go. Shake Milton is going to be the inbound passer for Philadelphia. They're going to get in their front court at the near side, left side of the court here around the left wing perimeter. Giannis going to be the guard inbound passer. Milton looking to inbound this with 3 seconds remaining out of timeouts for Philly. Milton passes left corner. Korkmaz launches a 3. Oh, boom, he gets it with 0.4 left to go. 0.4 left remaining, ties up at 93. Bucks with a gamble, try to come up with a steal, and they just went a little bit too hard. Past Korkmaz, wide open, launched it, gets the left corner triple, and very well, the stakes are high here, looking for overtime. Holy smokes, what a game. What a game. 0.4 of a second remaining. Milwaukee also in the bonus as well. So out of fouls is Philadelphia to commit. Just missed the gamble there defensively. It was DiVincenzo who tried to play the ball. He tried to come up with a steal instead of defending the corner three, and DiVincenzo goes right past Korkmaz. Korkmaz with a wide open three and drills it. Yeah, Korkmaz one dribble, too easy. 3-point specialist himself and knocks down the left corner Jay. What a game. 0.4 of a second remaining for Milwaukee to do something here. So make sure to turn down that volume. Philadelphia outscored Milwaukee 9-2 in the last 40 seconds. Yeah, Patriots reuniting with Kyle Van Noy. Unbelievable game we have. Bill making the moves in the offseason here. What a game. Great game that ESPN put on for the national spotlight. Really was. Wow, indeed. 0.4 of a second left to go. We'll see if Milwaukee can get the game-winning shot or if this one's going to go into overtime. I think a lot of people smelling overtime. Make sure to lower down that headphone volume if you guys are new, first timer on the stream. Milwaukee going to get the inbound in their front court with 0.4 of a second left to go. The inbound pass are going to be Jrue Holiday here from Milwaukee. It's at the far side of the court around the left wing perimeter. Guarding it will be Tobias Harris. Milwaukee looking to inbound. They're going to float up over the top. That one off the backboard, no good, and we do go into overtime. Tied up at 93 even. End of regulation. Wow. Holy smokes, what a game we have it. Hit me up in the chat, by the way, if you guys are new, who you're rooting for out here. If you're taking Philly, if you're taking Milwaukee. No Joel Embiid tonight. Philadelphia looked like they were in full control of this game, especially in the first half where the Bucks were shooting a season low 1 for 19 from 3-point range at one part of the game. Unbelievable game here. 93-93 going into overtime. Milwaukee showing heart out there in the court tonight. Able to come from behind. Down by 14 at the half, and the score wasn't pretty. 45-31 was the score at halftime. And Milwaukee the rest of the way. Just complete tale of two separate halves. Definitely a complete tale of two separate halves out here. $62-48 in the second half in favor of the Bucks. What a game indeed, especially for those who joined earlier that Milwaukee couldn't hit a shot for minutes. Korkmaz with a big game-tying three. And DiVincenzo just playing the basketball, trying to come up with a steal and poke it loose. Gambled. And Korkmaz made him pay. Just runs past the basketball. Yeah, the hot hand favors the Bucks. Even though Korkmaz with a huge three, the hot hand currently favors the Bucks with their second half run. Earning their money tonight indeed here, folks. 5 players in double figures, all in the starting 5 for the Bucks tonight. Looks like this. Giannis with 22 points, 13 rebounds. 18 points tonight by DiVincenzo, 17 by Holiday, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. 15 by Middleton, and 12 by Brook Lopez. For the Sixers, they got currently 5 players in double figures themselves. Tobias Harris leads the way. 19 points, 9 rebounds. 18 points by Green. 10 points by Curry. 11 rebounds by Ben Simmons. 8 points for him tonight. 13 off the bench by Milton. And 11 points and 15 rebounds by Dwight Howard. Foul trouble in this game, not a whole lot of foul trouble. Yeah, nobody. Everybody's playing with either 3 fouls or less. So nobody in severe foul trouble. Not a whole bunch of fouls. We got 5 minutes of overtime. It's about to tip off right now. It's going to be Lopez going to go up for this one with Dwight Howard here for the tip. Milwaukee going left to right on the court. Philadelphia going right to left as Brook Lopez will tip it up and the ball goes into the hands of Giannis first. Milwaukee has it first here. Giannis takes it past half court. Brook Lopez has it, moves back over to Giannis at the left wing, hands it over to Middleton. Off the roll down pass over to Giannis, dribbles back left baseline. Giannis kicks it back outside to Lopez, takes the 3, hit the front rim, tipped up in the air, defensive rebound picked up by Simmons. Ball poked loose and stolen away by Milwaukee here with a foul picked up by Simmons. Ben Simmons going over to the ref saying that he thought it was a reach-in, but clock will stop with 4:37. It's on Simmons. So Milwaukee will have it back. Yeah, that's clean by Holiday, able to poke it out, and Simmons reached in off the pass that Giannis was trying to go for. So Milwaukee will get the inbound. 4:37 left to go. Embiid is out tonight. He has an injured left knee, so he is out of this game. He's gonna be out, I think, for like the next few weeks probably. Pass over the top. Watch out! Alley-oop slam. Brook Lopez off the roll down, throws it down with a two-handed flush. Bucks by 2. 4:20 left to go in overtime. Philadelphia with the ball. Howard dribbles to the free throw circle. Hands it off to Korkmaz. Right elbow jumper over Lopez. Partially, as no, was not blocked. It just in an air ball. It goes out of bounds. Not enough air over that one. Great contest by Brook Lopez. And it goes out of bounds by Philadelphia on the air ball. Milwaukee will have it back. 4:05 left to go. Bucks bounce pass over to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Simmons. Takes him into the lane. Giannis puts it up and he gets fouled. Simmons picks up the personal foul. It's going to send Giannis to the line shooting 2. What a game. If you guys are new here, you guys are the real MVPs on the stream tonight. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well. Let's go here, folks. The real deal out in the stream. Giannis, 2 shots. Last 4 games cooking at the line, too. 24 for 27 at the free throw line. Wide awake, welcome to the stream here. Made it just in time for overtime. 4:04 left to go in OT. 2 shots coming up here by Giannis. First free throw. He drills it. Oh, yeah. Joey wants to see a 76ers jersey that's spelled out on the front. 76ers. Giannis will shoot his second one coming up. 23 points, 13 boards. Second free throw, no good. Hit the front rim. Tipped around the perimeter. It's going to be a defensive rebound picked up by Philadelphia. They have it top of the key. Simmons hands it off to Harris. Harris at the right wing perimeter now. Howard sets the pick. He rolls down. Harris with the ball. Kicks it outside to the left corner. 3 in the air. Korkmaz. Same spot as last time he drills it for the left corner triple. Tied up at 96. 3:40 left to go. Korkmaz has saved Philadelphia in this game right now. Top of the key, Middleton. Moves over now to the left elbow. Ball into the hands of Giannis. Backs his way inside on Harris. Giannis underneath. Puts one up, and that's an easy 2. Just backs down Tobias. Harris up and under. Good for 2 right there by Giannis. 3:20 remaining. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you've got in this game. Let us know in the chat. Milwaukee or Philadelphia. Type in the chat if you guys are new. Milwaukee. Looks like a Bucks foul picked up on the court. It's going to be on DiVincenzo. Clock will stop. We've got 3 minutes left to go. Anthony, welcome to the stream here. Is going to take Milwaukee in this one. What a game. Unbelievable to say that Milwaukee was in this game, led late in this game and forced overtime because they had nothing going on offensively in that first half. 31 points total, and they could potentially be the first team to 100. Unbelievable. Philadelphia has it. 3:10 left to go. Korkmaz pass over to Howard. Wide open jumper. Free throw circle. Drills it. As it's tied up at 98. 3 minutes left to go, and Dwight Howard drills the shot at the free throw circle wide open. 13 points, 15 boards tonight for Dwight Howard in the tie game. Milwaukee now with the ball. Top of the key, Middleton. Middleton now dribbles inside. Passes back over to Giannis at the top of the key. Giannis drives on Simmons. Underneath, puts it up and in off the backboard, sneaks past Simmons, and they are indeed the first one to 100 tonight. Unbelievable that we see that Milwaukee can hit 100 on the board. 2:30 left to go. And they had 30 at halftime. 3-point shot straight away. 31 at the half, and they've got 100. Missed 3 by Philadelphia. They get the offensive rebound, though. Danny Green, corner 3, missed it off the mark. Tipped up Ben Simmons with another offensive board. Kicks it back outside to Korkmaz. His 3 rattled out. And fight for the rebound. Giannis rips it away with 2:05 left to go. Defensive rebound picked up by the Bucks. Giannis will take it past half court. Top of the key, Milwaukee up by 2. Giannis has the ball. Open 3. Jacks it up. Drills it. Oh, man, how can you leave Giannis that wide open in an overtime game for a 3-point shot that he takes straight away and he drills it? 5-point lead by Milwaukee. Giannis now with 30 points. He had 4 at halftime. 30 points and 14 boards. 1:45 left to go. Korkmaz. Pass over to Howard. Hands it off to Korkmaz as he dribbles to the left wing, double teamed. Korkmaz bounce pass to Dwight Howard. Open jumper, free throw circle. This time he missed it, tipped around the perimeter. And Brook Lopez picks up the defensive board. Lopez hands it off now to Holiday. Holiday gonna slow it down. 1:25 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. What a game. What a great game tonight here. Milwaukee has it. 8 in the shot clock. 1:20 remaining. Giannis flings over to Lopez. Shot fake. Back out to Giannis here. He dribbles straight away. Drives inside. Gonna dribble back. Mid-range jumper. Giannis. Able to evade the defender. That's good for 2. Take over in the second half for Giannis with 32. And a timeout taken by Doc Rivers as Philadelphia has just blown up a 19-point lead they had in the first half at one point. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, guys. Wow. There's my smile for you guys right there. Wow. What a game. Unbelievable. I actually predicted Milwaukee in this game tonight. Big reason why, because of Joel Embiid, him being out. And also them playing on a back-to-back too. They played yesterday. But, man, it's crazy. Crazy type of game here. Tomorrow night I'll be back. I'll be covering college basketball for the rest of the week from March Madness games. So feel free to join me back tomorrow. Drake versus Wichita State, 6:25 Eastern Time. And then after that, late game, Michigan State versus UCLA at 9:55 Eastern Time. For both the 11 games play-ins for the first 4. 105-98, 1:10 left to go in overtime. If anybody's new here, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge if anybody's interested. March Madness, the brackets lock at noontime on Friday Eastern Time. So anybody's welcome to do that. Open up to the public. And all you have to do, create an ESPN account if you don't have so already. Join the Bracket Challenge group for Behind the Arc Basketball, and you be in there for the Bracket Challenge group as we have over 80-plus participants out there. So here we are, right back to action. 1:10 left to go. Philadelphia has it. Drives to the bucket. They lay it up and in for 2. So it ain't over till it's over. 105 remaining. 105-100. Milwaukee with the ball. Middleton will take a pass half court for the Bucks. They hand it off to Holiday here, top of the key, as he is guarded by Danny Green now. Holiday at the top now. Ben Simmons switches over to him. 5 in the shot clock. Holiday drives inside. Shot gets blocked from behind by Simmons, and Philadelphia has the ball right back. They'll take a 3. Missed off the mark by Harris. Rebound back over to the Bucks with 35 seconds left to go. Milwaukee will take it. They'll dribble past half court. Yet to pick up a fall. Time's winding off the clock here, Philadelphia. 10 on the shot clock. 27 seconds left to go. You're down by 5. They're not going to fall with Korkmaz. Middleton takes the 3 straight away. Hit the front rim, missed it. Rebound Simmons. Going to push it here. 18 seconds left to go. Takes it past half court. Simmons drives, clear lane, dunks it down. And it's a 3-point game. Holy smokes. 105-102. Dribble behind the back, evades the defender, and throws it down off a straightaway lane. Nobody there defensively for the Bucks. Milwaukee has it off the inbound, and Philadelphia going to commit a foul with 13.6 left to go. Sorry to hear that, McKeel. Yeah, same here with me for the Celtics, bud. Celtics just a no-show tonight against the Cavs. I'm glad I covered this game. Yeah, that's a great move for the Bucks there for their defense. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually a Celtics fan, but I cover all different types of teams here. NBA games, college hoops games. I covered the Celtics yesterday. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. On the back-to-back, they just can't win. Yeah, it's about 30 seconds behind on YouTube, so no spoilers out here. We'll get to it when we can, if you guys are new. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're digging the channel. I cover play-by-play NBA games, all different types of teams, also college basketball games as well. Rest of the week going to be college games for the NCAA tournament, so check us out over there as well. Let's see, over-under in this game. Over-under was at 235. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lil Zippy and Knicks fan. Sorry to hear, man. I feel you, bud. Really do feel you, man. Yeah, Celtics try to mount a comeback. They've been struggling in the second half, though. What a game. I cannot believe that Milwaukee had like zero offensive rhythm in this game. They came back and they're 13 seconds away from winning. Wow, Norman Powell dropping out 43 tonight. Big game for him. So Milwaukee going to get the inbound. 13 seconds left to go. They pass over to the corner. Time goes off the clock. A little bit of time goes down to 12.8. And it's going to send Middleton here. As Middleton gets fouled, Matisse Thybulle picks up the personal foul. So non-shooting foul. They had a foul to give. Milwaukee once again will inbound. Bucks pass it over. That pass will be a reach-in by Green. The clock will stop with 12.2 seconds. Lil Zippy making the cash today. Congrats, man. Yeah, hopefully Celtics able to come back in that one. They really need that one. Because if they lose, they're back to 500. They're back to 20-20 if they lose that one. Yeah, Portland had a crazy comeback last night. A lot of these games have a crazy comeback. It's going to be Drew Holiday coming up at the line, shooting 2 for the Bucks. First one is good. Milwaukee into the bonus. Tomorrow night, I'll be back for college basketball. First 4 playing games. Wichita State, Drake, and then Michigan State versus UCLA. Second free throw is good. Make sure to stay tuned for March Madness play-by-play. I'll be covering a triple header, double header tomorrow night, triple headers on Friday and Saturday. Final 8 seconds left to go. 5-point lead by Milwaukee. 3-point shot by Philadelphia. Missed it off the mark. Tapped around the perimeter. Leads to a 3 taken by Ben Simmons, and he drills it. Ben Simmons just hit a 3. They needed that one as the time was winding down, but the clock goes out to double zeros, and this game has gone final. 1 second here. The clock is... Yeah, the clock is stopped. They don't have final up just yet. They're looking to see if they put back on the time. So 1 second. They're looking at the time remaining. Ben Simmons just drilled a 3. They're looking at the time remaining in that last possession. It says double zeros, but they're going to take a look at the clock here, see if they're going to add more time by the refs. Let's see. The inbound by Milwaukee is open. 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. Where did the foul occur? Oh, they're going to put back around 0.2. So this game ain't final just yet. 0.2 seconds remaining. It's either way. Milwaukee is going to get the W either way. Thanks so much, Lil Zippy here for finding my stream, bud. Really appreciate it, man. So it's going to be like 0.2, 0.1 left to go. Man, what a comeback, though, by the Bucks. Phenomenal game. I cannot believe it. After one of the slowest first halves ever that I've covered on an NBA game before, the score at halftime was 45-31. Ben Simmons drills a 3 as time was remaining. They tipped it back around the perimeter. And Ben Simmons took a 3 straight away and knocked it down at the top of the key. Tonight, Ben Simmons finishes with a triple-double. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. Hits a 3 with 1 second remaining. So at the free throw line, DiVincenzo with 1/10 of a second left to go. First one is good. Either way, Bucks are going to get themselves the W. Unbelievable game. Milwaukee shot the ball 1 for 19 to start from 3-point range. Cannot believe they climbed back into this game, finally found a rhythm, and is going to take this game as the second free throw is good. 109-105 inbound with the time expires, and that is a wrap. Unbelievable game here that they covered. And it wasn't looking like that in the first half. That is for sure. Appreciate each and every single one of you for joining the stream today. For being a part here. This is gone final now. In overtime as this game has gone final. Before you do sign off, spike the thumbs up. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. If anybody would be interested, join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. The brackets will lock at 12 o'clock Eastern Time on Friday, when the round of 64 does begin. All you have to do is create an ESPN account and then join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. We're going to do the ESPN Tournament Challenge as we have over 80 plus participants signed up currently. Thank you guys so much for whoever signed up so far. Thank you guys so much for signing up. And feel free to join. It's open to the public for you guys. Tomorrow night I'll be back. I'll be back with 2 games tomorrow. Wichita State versus Drake. 11 versus 11 seeds in the first 4 for the tournament. 6:25 Eastern time. And then after that one, Michigan State versus UCLA. 11 versus 11 playing game. So 2 streams tomorrow for college basketball. Great game tonight here, folks. Going to sign off in just a moment. Before I do so, going to wrap up to the members. We got 12 channel members here on the stream. If anybody's interested in a channel membership and Behind the Arc Basketball, it's as low as $1.99 per month. It would give you access to special live streams that I do, calling other sports at least once per month, along with your name being recognized in the chat after every single live stream that I cover here. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Dawad, Edwin, The Sports Expert, Warren, Man and Hates, Robert Mays, Someone Ye, made by Aiden, and A2 the GOAT, #GXC. Before we go, send my thoughts, prayers out to those out in the southeast, being affected by big storms out there. We're supposed to get those storms out like late tomorrow into, it's supposed to get bad, I think, like Friday, like late, like early in the morning on Friday, like late Thursday night, it's supposed to get bad storms. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow up here in Massachusetts where I am. Send my thoughts out to you guys out in Southeast, though. Alabama, North Carolina, Georgia, tornadoes out there. And, stay safe, everybody. I appreciate all for stopping by as this is Behind the Arc Basketball. Unbelievable comeback. The Bucks scoring 31 points in the first half, and they have won it, dropping 109 in the board as they win 109-105 in overtime to final this one. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball signing off.